Hello, and welcome to Legacy of Fools, an actual play Dungeons & Dragons stream where one adventurer's choices can affect the lives of many adventurers to come, broadcasting to you live from an isolated room floating somewhere in the ethereal plane. I am your DM, Tim, and for the first time in Campaign 2, the players!
We're in different places.
Oh god, do I start now?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You start now.
Hi, I'm Genevieve, and I'm playing
Don't say it.
Question
Yeah,
Mode.
Whoa, you got me. I thought you were going to say the name.
Wait, do I go second?
Yeah.
This is
how numbers and
crazy,
orders
man.
work.
Hi, I'm
Now you know
Eric.
how I feel.
I'm Eric, and I play...
Wait, that was the sound from Home Improvement.
It was the second home improvement.
I'm playing the Tim Allen class.
Dare you bring Tim Allen
Get out of our stream, Tim Allen!
All the ones.
Again.
into this? The Tim Allen class? Is it shithead?
Oh, Toolman just left the chat.
Look, where's my camera? There it is. Hi. I'm Amanda, and I am playing yet another to-be-discovered character.
Oh, fun. I am Jamie, and I'm playing... I don't know.
He really doesn't know.
No clue.
I'm Amy, and I'm just here for the vibes.
Vibes.
I love that we could have just said names. We found a fun bit.
Us? A bit? Never.
Never.
That's not
Before
like
we dive in, any
We're the
promotion?
itty-bitty-bitty
stuff.
committee.
Can I get a sticker that says that? Itty bitty bitty committee. Amazing. Promotion. Anyone have a show?
Yes, I will not be there personally, but Big Yellow Taxi is having their show. Gotta promote the show. It's my team.
It's true.
true, you have
But I
to.
also don't want somebody to go there and be like,
Where the heck is
What-
this
what-
guy?
Eric said he'd fucking
But you
be
should
here.
go see the team because they're very funny and it's a team sport. But improv comedy at the Glendale Room at 8 o'clock with special guest Carla Kakowski.
That's
It's
a
gonna
fun
be.
name to say.
It is.
Oh,
It
good
is, and
guess.
she is a wonderful guest. So it's gonna be
Good.
a bang up of a show.
She heard you weren't going to be there and said,
She approved after she got the cast list, which is strange. But yeah.
Anybody else?
and give a little listen to Two Filthy Casuals wherever you get your podcasts, discussing fun fandom stuff. Most people here have come on to talk about something they love, except for one of them.
Who of us doesn't love anything?
Or anyone.
We're going to let the audience
I
guess that.
really did the find my camera. There it is.
Also, my immersive theater company, Dramatic Exit, is doing our interactive comedy murder mystery, Murder at the Speakeasy, at 3 clubs in Hollywood every Wednesday night in July. Doors at 7. Get there closer to doors than curtain because there's interactive stuff. Come if you can. This week is sold out, but the other 3 weeks have tickets left. You can find them on Eventbrite and on our website, dramaticexit.com.
Yeehaw.
Anybody else have a thing?
No.
In that case, before we jump in, let's talk a little bit, for if anybody new has tuned in, about what it is we do here. Dungeons & Dragons. Maybe you've heard of it. I'm talking about something more specific than that. What we are trying to do on this stream is we have decided to play through all of the official published adventures from 5th edition and treat it like a legacy game. Anything we do affects later, so we are keeping an ongoing continuity. What a party in one campaign does may affect things in later campaigns. So I'm not going to use the same example from last campaign because you all gave me shit about it. If the party murders Volo, I'll have to pivot later on. Please don't murder Volo. I love him.
Oh.
So, but we can
But
blow
Daddy-
up.
What?
Waterdeep.
No! Please don't blow up Waterdeep or kill Volo. What have I done?
Without a warning for everything you don't want us to do, I
I
can't
go
guarantee
now?
anything, I
Yeah.
guess.
No promises.
So, recently having wrapped our very first one, The Lost Mine of Fandelver, we move on to Tyranny of Dragons. This is the first full-length campaign they published for 5th edition, and given that the players are being restricted in their characters to only character options that were available at the time of publication, between Lost Mine of Fandelver and this one, they gained a powerful resource in the actual player's handbook, which was released right before this.
So excited.
This was actually released as 2 separate books, Hoard of the Dragon Queen in August of 2014, and Rise of Tiamat in November of 2014, and then got released as a single book put together about 5 years later. I just have the one book, because that's so much easier. So, without further ado, let's...
I liked the ado.
Or a little more ado. Who has some ado?
Ado.
Okay, no more ado. You did not deliver.
I don't.
If it was me, we'd have like an hour 45 of ado. But
Yeah.
I was outvoted in the production meeting on the ado to gameplay ratio. I don't think I've ever made you snort before.
Congratulations.
Fucking
Perfect.
did it.
All
Good
right,
night,
we can
everybody.
call it
Center
goodbye.
myself. This is no longer a D&D stream. This is Tim snorting ASMR.
I don't like any of this.
10 hours long.
I like to fall asleep to it. What can I say?
And then wake up to it as well.
All right, centering myself, and here we go.
What are we doing?
Far away from here, there is a world known to some as the Forgotten Realms, although to its denizens it is more properly known as Toril. It is a world very unlike our own. The weave of magic surrounds all and allows mages to perform wonders. Strange creatures walk its plains and its forests, be they griffins or owlbears, or, much to the terror of the people in the villages below as they soar overhead, dragons. On Toril, there is a vast continent known as Faerûn, and on the western edge of Faerûn, along the coast of the Sea of Swords, there is a region of wilderness dotted by powerful city-states that people simply call the North. And within that region, a little mining town called Phandalin. Phandalin recently went through some tough times, a bit of nasty business with a crime lord and a mine and some evil wizards.
We should
But
know
that's-
we were the tough times.
But that's in the past. A few months later, the town is safe, the damage repaired, and our attention must shift away from it and move on to new trouble brewing. Nearly 900 miles to the southeast, the location we now turn our gaze upon lies within a nation known as Eltergard. It is a land of duty and honor, a land run by Man, when I put the time into writing this intro, and I was a fucking idiot, and even letting the word duty be in there.
You know who we are, Tim.
I do!
Never use the word duty.
It is a land.
I don't want to go there. It sounds stinky.
It is a land of duty and honor.
Ooh.
A land run by righteous knights and paladins who long ago fought vast evil in the land and won. It is looked to as a beacon of safety and calm by those in the sprawling lands of the north as well as the agrarian lands of the green fields to the south. And within this nation, we focus a little closer on a city known as Beardusk, a city of crafters and artisans. It is also a city of pious nobility, although how sincere that piety is a matter of some debate. But none of these are what our story starts with. Our story starts with visitors, travelers, 5 of them. Our story begins, as so many do, in a tavern, the tap room of one, a place in the middle of Beardusk, sort of mid-range, comfortable tavern called the Six Glaives. And a crowd in there eager for an evening's entertainment, a performance about to take place on its stage. And sitting at the back of that crowd, 2 people at a table, sharing a drink. Amanda and Eric, if you would describe your characters, please.
Yes.
And Eric, if you would also pass me a piece of paper. Thank you so much.
And Eric, if you'd also tell me you love me.
I love you. And here's your paper, Jamie. I love you too.
And Eric, if you would also read this comment out to Tim so he can hear it.
Tim Snorton's in Canada.
What?
You
Tim
snort. Tim Snortons.
From Canada. Amazing.
I just want you to know while you were talking, I'm like trying so hard to take notes, and I was immediately like, Faerûn. but we're not gonna be there. Oh, bad.
We are in
Not favorite. Not favorite.
Oh, then I'll stop crossing it out.
Faerûn's the whole ass continent.
Eric,
God
can I
damn
get a piece of
it.
paper?
Yes, I
I'm
thought.
fighting a losing battle.
I'm so sorry. I thought
It's
Jen,
okay.
I thought Jen was getting you one, and
We're
Give him this one.
already starting.
You're
so
like,
strong.
here's your piece of paper.
he told me.
Thank you.
told
I don't
me.
want Jen's paper.
Okay.
We do
And I don't
have
have it.
beautiful character art by the
We
wonderful
do.
Rob
That is
Carlos
true.
that I am happy to share if people would like me to
I'm
share
going to
it.
say,
There
let's
are-
do your verbal descriptions first, and then we can
Excellent.
bust it out.
That sounds
There are
good.
also certain details in some people's character art that might not be revealed yet.
Yes.
So maybe wait until everything because
Okay.
Sure.
I know
For
For now, let's do it. We can.
Go ahead, Eric.
All right. If you look at him, you see a tall, large man standing at about 6'7". He is a protector of the forest, like his grandfather and father before him. A longsword with the hilt of a tree stump entwining roots into the blade, and a shield with a large oak tree emblem on the front are his preferred weapons. He wears a leaf on a chain around his neck. He's strong, but not particularly muscular or cut, more like a strongman type. Very much large dog with lapdog energy in him. He has shaggy brown hair, a button nose, and not too much of a chin. He likes to eat. He also redacted. His name is Podrick.
And sitting next to Patrick, also very, very tall. In fact, a couple inches taller than Patrick.
not that it's a competition.
No, I didn't mean for this to happen. Anyway, so yes, what you see, you're a human, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Realized I didn't.
I'm a human.
Because next to the human is a dragonborn. Just under 7 feet tall. They are a bronze scale dragonborn, although their scales are not shiny. They are, in fact, dulled almost to a beigeish brown color. They have bright green eyes and a crest, sort of like a horned lizard. They're wearing chainmail, and all of their chainmail has strips of brown and beige and green cloth tied to it. There is a heavy-looking warhammer sitting next to them because they're in a tavern and so they're not, carrying it. And they have a shield also propped on the table, or next to the table. It is a metal shield, also a sort of brushed metal as though to eliminate glare. And on the shield there is a symbol of a sun enveloped by clouds with 3 lightning bolts emanating from it. I guess if you look at them, they probably look intimidating, but they're they're smiling a very bright, wide, toothy grin, and they have just bright, friendly green eyes, and this is Drazaxel.
And these two very tall.
Just like the tallest people in the town.
They're sitting
Well,
in the
Amanda
back.
keeps making tall characters. I assume it's wish fulfillment.
I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm playing
And
in
And
yet-
these two tall people
Here we
sit
are.
in this at the back of
They
this
can't-
tap room.
They can't see her actual height. Like
Amanda's
Amanda
very
is
short.
6'7".
She's standing right now.
They sit at the back of this tap room, waiting for the evening's entertainment to begin, resting and relaxing after their day's business, and they begin to talk.
Would you like a donut?
Yes, of course I
Note,
could.
the Six Glaives is known for its donuts. Also, please pass the DM one.
If you'll pass this to the DM.
Also, could you spell your character's name, Amanda, real quick?
It is DRAZAXYL.
D-R-A-Z.
Could you?
Let me double check that. Yes, DRAZAXYL.
Could you translate that for me though?
D-R-A-Z.
Go on.
Oh.
You know.
I actually am not sure.
D-R-A.
Zed.
Thank
Okay,
you.
sorry.
Okay,
Okay,
now I
I'm sorry.
understand.
Drazaxil?
Drazaxel, yes.
Okay.
And then I found myself in a butchery, and a butcher, he told me the most interesting thing.
What is a butcher?
It's a man that carves meat.
Oh,
For
okay,
eating.
yes. We did not have names for it.
You never had a...
Oh no, he carves meat.
Yeah. Oh, but you just do it yourself. You wouldn't...
Yes.
Well,
There was no place to go for it.
places like
Or
this...
some people would trade carved meat.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. They do a lot of that here in towns like this. I don't like it myself.
Are
I like
all
dressing my own.
buildings this tall?
Some are taller, some are shorter. Come in all shapes and sizes.
They're very big.
Mm-hmm. Wait until you see the really big ones.
There are bigger ones.
Bigger. I'm talking 2 times as big as this one.
What would
2.
they... Why do you need a building that big?
I don't know. Nobody's that tall.
I would assume not. It
Yeah.
seems that most people are not as tall.
No. I mean, my philosophy is if I fit through the door, I'm having a good time, so
That is true, yes.
the building really doesn't need to
I've
be
had
taller
to
than
duck a couple times.
You did what, a couple times?
Duck.
Duck.
Underneath the...
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. No. Yeah, you ever been friends with a gnome? Small doors. Small doors.
no.
Small doors.
I have never met...
Small buildings.
Oh.
Yeah. At least
Like a
as...
tall guy chat back here.
I never
Been
get to do
friends
this!
with a gnome?
I have never met a gnome, I'm sorry.
Is this what tall guys talk about?
I
Tall guys,
assume
get
so.
in the chat.
This is what Eric and I project
Okay.
that tall people talk about.
Anyways, on to important things, I guess. We'll circle back to this to be sure. In my chance, finding your...
Love that you have that Homer Simpson ass looking down.
This is so indicative of the character right now. It's just so perfect. So far I haven't heard tale or nothing about anything magical going around here. I think this might be a bust for me. I might have to move on.
Oh. I need to talk to the Temple of Agma. They have not gotten back to me.
Oh, they haven't gotten back?
No.
Okay, so that's not a no then. Let's just haven't gotten back.
No, I assume they are... I'm sure they are busy and that they will get to me soon, yes.
Well, I mean, can we... Is there a person we can talk to about, I don't know, them talking to us faster?
I don't think I have a name, correct?
You do not have
No.
a name. You essentially petitioned to get a meeting with
Yes.
one of their priests, but they
I don't have a specific name. I was pointed to the temples here and that it seems they are powerful and can help.
All right, we'll go pay them a visit tomorrow, okay?
And at this
Yes,
moment,
thank
a rumble passes through the crowd, and people begin to applaud as the evening's entertainment takes the stage. And the two of you look up and see the person who has just walked up there.
This is my friend I was telling you about.
Well, any friend of yours is a friend of mine.
And Jen, would you please describe the person who takes the stage?
Yeah, sure. So this lady gets on stage. She has very bright red curly hair, very noticeably. It's up in 2 kind of space buns up on her head right now. Just kind of getting it out of the way because she has by her side a violin.
Did you make D&D Chapel Roan?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's her name?
Raffle Cho.
No, it's the lady from what's the
Oh.
Halloween movie?
Oh, Winifred Sanderson.
Yeah.
Yes.
Could also be that. Anyway, so she has, you know how redheads have those like dense freckles all over their face? She has just like a massive spatter of freckles. She's young. She looks like early 20s. She is wearing a sort of a like plain cotton shirt with a red cotton dress on top of it. She and like cowboy boots. And she begins playing her violin, which is painted gold. She starts playing. You hear sort of a you know, it picks up to a sort of a general nice tavern, you know, you know, like a fun little, yeah, exactly like the one that we can hear right now. And then she sort of comes to a point in the song where some sort of longer flowing notes, a little atmospheric, and she starts telling a story to the crowd, anybody who's listening, sort of playing her violin. And can I make someone do a perception check?
I suppose.
Audience, do a perception check.
All of you.
The audience?
Let us know what you get.
Drop it in the chat.
We'll proceed accordingly.
A lot of 20s. A lot of
Yeah.
20s.
If you get nothing, I guess we stop the
If
stream.
anyone looks very closely, they might notice that when she plays violin, she's playing it pretty fast. She has 6 fingers on both hands.
Rob got a 14. Did he notice?
Yes, you noticed the 6 fingers on each of my hands. You
Oh
also
my
drew them, Rob.
I'm not going to need you to role play through your whole set or anything. I don't need you
sure.
to tell the whole story. What is the story you tell about?
Oh, sure. So she's sort of playing some long atmospheric notes and starts talking to just sort of the closest crowd to her, the closest parts of the crowd. So once upon a time, and all stories start like once upon a time, there was this little town called Phandalin. Now these great heroes came into town. They say one of them was a tiny woman with the strength of 10 men. She killed 30 people, 30 goblins at Cragmaw Castle. They say one of them was a wizard, so powerful he only had half a face and one arm. One of them was a noble with a name I cannot say in polite company.
I didn't know if you were going to lead with this story or if it was going to be a different one, but I'm delighted. And so the act passes. The crowd applauds. Jen, first roll of the campaign, give me a performance check.
Other than the audience's perception.
I feel like we've been
Audience's
rolling
perception
performance checks
check.
this whole time though.
Come on, Jen, go.
Right.
That would be an unnatural 20.
Okay, good start.
The crowd goes wild. People toss coin up on stage. These are,
Dex save.
you know, common folk. It's not an immense amount of coin, but you pick up from the stage 35 copper and 10 silver.
Okay.
And one gold piece
Oh, shit.
that I throw up on the stage.
Oh, I forgot to ask you.
From the
Start
back of the audience.
With
Yeah.
any money, is it like Monopoly rules where we all get a little?
What is your background?
Yeah, the
Uh,
background's
It's part of your background.
It should be from the
I
background.
have a book.
Yeah, that's what I was just getting actually, because I
Yeah,
thought the
same
same thing. I was like, oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna be thumbing through this
Eric?
for a while.
Yes.
For the sake of argument, would you give me an athletics check?
I'm good at athletics.
Roll
Okay,
natural
give me some
1
gold
and
at me,
hit me in the head with your gold.
Guys, I'm gonna actually learn how to fend for myself this time.
Do you mind if I share your
Huzzah.
dice?
Please. You always, oh no, you
This
have
is
the-
why
oh,
we have 3 players' handbooks on the table.
Oh, same as me.
No.
It starts on page 127.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah,
All right, rolling hot.
A tall, graceful arc that just through the air and just lands plonk at your feet.
If you see me in the back, I'm standing up just doing this. full Forrest Gump. Zed! Zed!
Nice to see you.
It's been so long!
You collect your cash, you leave the stage, and make your way to the back of the room to these two.
You know her.
I know her.
She is nice.
Yes, but she was way more little.
I was a little bit little.
Back then.
I haven't seen you since I went to college. Oh my gosh.
Horns were little butter knives back then.
So at this point, there are just slight little bit of horn sticking out of those 2 giant space buns. If someone in the audience heard him say that, perhaps they may notice I was trying to conceal my horns. I am playing a tiefling.
Sorry, are you still? Are we still
So I just sometimes people are a little uncomfortable with you
Why?
know, with my
Right.
kind of folk. I don't know. I found small towns. It's a little harder to get by. Maybe you've noticed too. It's harder for you to sort of cover it, I suppose.
I mean, people look at me, but people have been looking for a long time.
They look at both of us. It's because we're tall.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is what he says. Yes.
Our words.
I'm 5'8", so I am creaking my neck right now.
You're like,
Yeah.
I suppose at this point we could show some character art.
Oh,
Yeah, bust it out,
Oh my
bust
God,
it
yes,
out.
please, please, please.
And special for us,
we
the
have
lovely
opened
Rob
this box.
Carlos, who makes our campaign art,
Oh.
gave us physical versions. So
Who would we like to start with?
yeah, mine was right on top.
Well,
so if you wanna,
we're gonna hold off on Amy and Jamie's for now, but
yeah. But if you wanna,
We're coming.
Start with Jen's, I guess.
yeah,
Since
'cause I
that's
got
one is
mine.
the first one up
That's
there.
me.
Oh, she's
You guys
so
wanna
cute.
It's kind of giving a Celtic woman vibe.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
much Celtic woman
Very
vibes.
brave.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
she's so
it's like a
cute.
musical group, but I feel like there's always one chick with a violin who looks exactly like that.
did we put it up on
Yeah.
the...
Yeah, we have it on
Great.
the- yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
looking at it right now. I was like, I thought we were gonna hold those up.
I mean, we
So
can.
jealous.
It
Tim's
just
like, what are
probably
these
is better
fools
for them.
doing?
Yeah, I figured it'd be
We're
better.
just looking at it ourselves
That
like, oh.
is Jen. Do you want me to take? I'm gonna just.
Yeah,
take,
wait, let me see under because I've seen them all, so I can make sure the next one is not a spoiler.
It's not mine.
Okay,
So
the next one, if you want to show.
we need to like flip through.
That is not okay. Let's do Eric next.
Ooh. Oh, look at him.
Oh, that's so
Is that
cool.
showing yet? Have we seen that in yet?
No, not in game,
Okay,
but
that's-
it's hard when you want something on the
Sure.
poster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Eddie.
my goodness.
Oh my. How do I right click on this mouse, Jen?
Click on the right of it.
Yeah.
But you just kind of have to do it to the far right, and then it gets it.
Clearly that wasn't it.
Oh, it might be is the mouse working right now? Or
Yeah.
okay.
I'm a poor. I don't know how Apple products work.
It's a very old Apple product.
Adorbs. Oh my
Isn't
goodness.
it cute?
So cute.
Mm-hmm. And then one more.
And then
And
me.
this is so cool. Okay. Shout out to the amazing Rob Collins.
They're
Yes.
so good.
That is
Holy shit.
Amanda. Oh yeah, if you see the size of what Rob sent us, also like giant versions.
They're
I don't think they're
huge.
looking at us because we're tall. I think they're looking at us because you're a big lizard.
I said I was a dragonborn. Is it? They're so cute and
That's
I
great.
love them.
Incredible.
That is great.
I'm just gonna cry, Rob. Excuse me.
Thank you,
I
Rob.
love them.
Wow.
Show Amy, show Amy. Oh, Amy.
Oh yeah, I'm watching them on the computer too.
Oh, beautiful.
All right.
She loves
We
her
we
street
just
scent.
got. We're allowed to open these, so we're very excited about it.
Yeah, this
No one was allowed to
sealed.
open this
Yes.
box until
It,
tonight.
it was.
Okay,
It was.
this
It
one
was.
It
Told.
had a note on it. It's
Yes.
campaign 2 time, and they were sealed away, so we
Sealed
couldn't see
away,
them.
so we could not
I got to
see.
see them because I make the overlays.
I got to
Yay.
see them.
Okay.
Where were we? Sorry, I got lost in thought.
No, I.
Happens.
So I mean before. You did very well.
What are you doing in town?
Oh, I'm sightseeing, doing a little bit of traveling.
Oh my
Just-
gosh.
Yeah, away from the forest for a little bit. How do you two know each other?
Singer and I met in Scornuble.
That's right. Just what, a couple weeks ago, we started traveling together. You know, they just seem so interesting.
Small world.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought I gotta follow this person.
You staying at the inn, or are you somewhere a little bit more secret?
Staying at the
You're
end.
staying at this.
I'm staying at the
Are
end.
we sharing a room?
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh my gosh, how's your little one?
He's good. He's good. He's
wow.
off. He's off with his mom right now.
That's fantastic.
And how many children do you have?
Just the one.
Oh.
Just the one. But yeah, he's good. You know, I hear from him enough, so hope to be seeing him one day soon. But until then,
I haven't seen him since he was so little. He must be so big now.
Ah, he's 8. Yeah. Yeah.
8.
Bad
Yeah,
father.
he's
We know this.
I have the right to correct that. It's been a while.
Reserving the right to change any of these details in next session if I see the need to.
I don't know.
That
Maybe
we
the sex
remember
entry.
entirely. Yes.
By the way, I guess I just, see him all the time. It's my little boy.
You're so far from your usual forest. What's going on?
No, I thought I'd try something new. You know, I really, I think about the last time we spoke, I think. You said I should see a little bit more of the world, and I've seen it, you know. I just had the most interesting conversation with a butcher today.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They cut meat.
No.
Oh yeah, no, we had a butcher in town back at Red Larch. I know about them. What was the conversation you had with our butcher? Go on, you haven't had the art of storytelling yet, have you?
For the life of me, I can't remember.
I gotta teach you a little more.
No.
Oh, you can't remember the
No.
conversation? Amazing.
But it was interesting.
I'll take
I
that
know that
one away. Okay.
much. No. What brings you out here?
Oh, the middle of this, just the innkeeper comes over, sort of human man, like 5'7", stocky, thinning hair.
Shorter than all of us.
Yes, comes over and just goes, Singer, that was absolutely fantastic. You are welcome to perform here anytime you want.
Oh, thank you so much.
Friends of yours.
Well, yeah, this one I've known for most of my life. This one I just met a few weeks ago.
Hello.
Anything to drink for the lot of you? Round on me.
An ale would be nice, thank you.
Ale?
Ale.
Ale?
I'll just have the same. Absolutely.
Ale! 3
You know
ales.
what?
Perfect.
Yeah.
The ale is the best thing we have.
Well,
We're right
thanks.
back. And he goes off.
That and the donuts. The donuts are amazing.
Yes. Has another. Amanda doesn't want another donut, but
Somebody in
Drezax
comments a little while ago, because I was scrolling back, was like, please everyone take a moment to look up Shaq making normal things look small pictures, which is the two of you holding these donuts, I feel like.
God damn it.
They're
Yeah,
just
that
normal
donut
size
is
donut,
normal
but that
size
to
donut, yeah.
scale is.
Yeah.
True.
Oh yeah, we have mini cupcakes and mini
Mini
donuts.
donuts.
They're just regular.
All
We
snacks.
really don't like to commit to a full dessert around here.
We want to have 5
bad.
small ones.
Yeah.
What are you doing? How are your folks?
Oh well, I haven't seen them in the longest time. I actually just
sorry.
finished up with college.
I,
I know.
Wow.
I was living in the big city for I don't know. How long is college
4
and
years?
fantasy years? 4 years of
And-
poverty.
Four fantasy years.
Yeah.
how big would you say those buildings were where you went?
In Waterdeep?
Yeah.
There were some that were as much as
3 or 4 stories.
3 or 4 stories.
outside of like full on towers, like wizard towers or like castle towers.
God, I'm
You
just
know, like there's not
see a wizard
4,
tower, it's
3 or
gonna be
4 stories at
wild.
the most.
Yeah, they were like 3 or 4 stories tall sometimes.
So not-
What
not
do
that.
they do in them?
Well, I think they just use every story, like I do.
Damn it, that's good. Damn, I missed this. I
Thank you
missed
so
this.
much. I appreciate it.
Oh,
I
it's
gotten
good
better.
efforts.
I read more books now. It's great. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So nice
not
to
I.
see you. I didn't expect to see you on the road.
No, there's a happy occurrence.
Yeah, very nice. And you made a tall friend, so isn't that fantastic?
Yeah.
Now,
That's what we.
P.S. Did you say earlier, out of character, did you say
You went
P.S.
to the penis.
Yeah.
P.S.
Penis out of character.
Penis.
Penis out of your
I'll never
character,
tell.
out of pants.
Did you say you were going to the Temple of Ogma?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Did I know that you were going to the Temple of Ogma?
I probably would have said so, yes.
How was the Temple of Ogma?
It is tall.
You know, fun fact, Ogma is the one who talked to my parents about me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is nice.
Yeah,
What did Ogma say?
Ogma was the reason that they called me singer-songwriter, because
Oh.
Ogma said, your daughter will be an amazing musician, and they just made the wrong call on that one and thought I'd be a different kind of musician, but then I took up the violin and it worked out real well.
Would you
yeah.
rather be called Violin?
No, you can just call me Sin, as in guilty as.
It never gets old.
But yeah, you know, for tieflings, we call people what's it called? Something name?
Virtue name.
Virtue name. So singer-songwriter was what they chose. Just didn't work out. But
Which, just real quick, both of you give me, I'm gonna call it a history check.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I'm taking the penalty on this.
All people rolling intelligence
Rolling
checks.
That's a 13.
That's a 15.
oh, you have a negative on that.
I do.
First roll with the dice that Amy gave me for Dice Mask.
Check the Patreon for Dice Miss content.
I'm gonna say a 15 probably would have been enough for you. I think given your general deal,
I got
it's
nothing.
not quite enough.
Great.
So neither of you know any particular thing about tiefling virtue names.
Cool.
Neat. Yeah, they're actually being kind of rude to us. A little,
They have
what's-
not spoken to me.
Yeah, what's-
I'm sure that they are not meaning to be rude.
Yeah, yeah.
They must be very busy.
yeah, what's the word? Standish? They're being standish right now.
Standoffish.
Standoff.
You're so close,
Yeah.
Pudge. You're so close.
Close.
I have put in a petition to speak to someone,
Okay.
and they have not gotten back to me, but I'm sure they will soon.
So we're actually going to go down there tomorrow and just check on this petition,
Yes.
make sure, everything's happening as it should be.
Proceeding as usual.
As
And at this moment,
Real quick, I do want to say thank you, Alpha Lupus, who just gifted some subs in the
Hey.
and
yes.
Page 2100, who
Thank
just
you
subscribed as well.
Thank you.
at this moment, Drazaxel, over
Yes.
the shoulders of the other two, you catch sight of the door of the tavern and see like a low-level functionary from that temple that you had interacted with entering the room.
There is a person I saw at the temple, and I will point them out. Do they seem to be coming toward?
Yes. It is a female half-elf. Looks like maybe 50-ish, which is not that old for a half-elf.
Yeah. Did I get this half elf's name at any point, or they're just like a person?
I don't think you. I'm
Okay.
not. You know, would you have asked their
Yes.
name? Ledra.
Ledra, thank you.
Ledra sort of dark brown hair in like a short bob kind of haircut, sort of very plain vestments, makes her way through the room over to you. Goes,
Yes.
you are the person I was looking for.
Oh, yes,
I'm
yes.
so sorry. I deal with so many people.
Drazaxel.
Ranzel?
Drazaxel.
Drazaxel.
Yes.
Yes. Your petition has been received
Thank
and
you.
read, and I have a response for you,
Oh, good.
which is our head priest will meet with you tomorrow.
Oh, good. What is the head priest's name?
2 seconds. I made this
Also,
name
while you're
up
looking
and then
that
I
up-
missed it.
Yo, we got a friggin' hype train going.
But
Yeah,
I've
part
never
of
seen
it
that
is
happen
freaking
before.
notes.
Thank you, Jade the Jinx, for subscribing. We got a hype train.
Hype train, hype train, hype train. Toot toot.
I don't know what that
Come on,
means.
Rana train.
It means a lot of people are subscribing all at once.
In
Yes.
the interim, can someone explain exactly what we would like to tell someone real quick about the campaign? Because I don't have that answer actually. So.
Oh, it's just campaign 2. It's
So,
second in
is
a...
the question to explain what the campaign is?
Yeah, like where are you guys? How much you can share right now? I don't know.
So we are the overall idea. What we're trying to do in this stream is do every official published 5e adventure in publication order and bridge them with ongoing continuity. So what one party in one adventure does stands in the world for later parties, and when those things intersect, that stuff will come up.
And we're now up to
We
the
are
book.
we are on Tyranny of Dragons. This is our first session. The characters are in a tavern. There are 3 of the 5 characters. We haven't met 2 of them yet. Are in a tavern in Bear Dusk, getting an appointment they've been
No, you're
seeking
not
with a
in
priest at a local temple.
No, you haven't been talking.
You've been
That's
so
gonna keep
quiet.
going. Fuck.
So
Father Rutledge, Hewitt
Rut-
Rutledge.
Hewitt Rutledge.
Yes. We'll meet with you at midday tomorrow, promptly. The father is a busy man, and we ask
Of
that you
course.
be very prompt for your appointment.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. And then Ledra leaves.
That is good then.
I'll be honest, I was expecting a no.
Why?
I don't know. I just felt it in my. I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure they want to help.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I need to. Yeah.
Well, on Drazaxel, maybe this will be just what you need to save your people.
I maybe.
Who knows? This could be the turning point in your story.
Yes. Maybe. It would be nice.
Would be nice, wouldn't it?
It is far from home.
Very far for all of us, I think.
And we leave these 3
Bye.
enjoying a drink at this tavern, and we move across the.
Can we do it magic carpet style across the town? Just like with an overhead view of the town as
Bird's
we
eye
move to
view.
wherever
Yeah,
we're
that's
going?
precisely what happens. We move to another tavern, an inn, this one closer to the docks, and sitting. It is somewhat quieter, slightly sort of more low rent, dim tap room. No entertainment happening in here tonight, just people sort of having quiet drinks. And at the back of the room, at a shadowed booth, a solitary figure having a drink by themselves. Amy, would you describe your character?
Sure. She is a human woman, kind of later 20s. I think somehow, I don't know how tall you are. She's like 5'5". But if I'm still the smallest person here, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I'll never tell.
Until we get to his character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long dark hair, sort of sharp, withdrawn features, and black clothes, just sort of draping, and sort of piercing green eyes. This is.
How many green eyes do we have in this party? Just 2? Okay.
Just 2 of you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't mention that in my character description. Mine is solid red.
Whoa. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Christmas eyes.
Demonic.
There you
Yeah.
go. But not green.
Like, I don't remember
Like
when
sclera.
this. Like
full way.
the whole ball,
Yeah.
not just the cornea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Full
Your
square.
whole ball.
Can we show her or?
Yeah, show you.
Show you.
Fuck my words.
Get these words out of here.
Oh, I could tell you about her.
Or how about something that's worth 1,000 words?
Would you get the art?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
For
yeah.
Check out
us?
this absolute
Oh,
hot.
Yes.
Hubba hubba.
I don't know if big titty goth girlfriend is allowed as a character description, but
It is
Everything
now.
is allowed.
Yes.
Now.
Oh my God.
Eric,
can't keep
Eric,
it.
pass it
Pass
on.
it along.
Sorry, I was lost for a second.
Heck yeah. Oh
Oh
my.
shit! Fucking crazy. I love
She's so
it.
hot.
My God.
I love.
I didn't directly ask for her to be that hot. I just feel like I need to.
You did indirectly imply it heavily. That's beautiful.
As she
love
sits at
her.
the back of this tap
you,
room,
thank you.
what is she drinking?
What's the strongest thing they have? Like, is whiskey a thing?
Absolutely.
Yeah, just
any alcohol you can think of that exists.
I mean, we
exists here,
invented
too.
margaritas,
Yeah.
but not that. Yeah,
caught
probably
on?
just like a whiskey neat.
Yeah, as you
Singing that song, damn it, yeah, there it is.
as you sort of drink your whiskey, like nurse the end of this whiskey, a barmaid, similar complexion to you, dour face, a little shorter and stockier, just comes over and looks down at you and goes, "You need more?"
I'm good, thanks.
All right.
All right.
She's gonna sit there a while.
Is that allowed?
Yeah. Just walks away.
Man, she wanted to say no so bad.
Also,
And-
this picture
Does
of her is so the like, I kind of want her to cut me with that knife kind of a picture, you know? Like,
I imagine this
Stuff on
barmaid then
Here
just
for
starts
it.
passive aggressively putting chairs up on the table.
We're not quite at that point because it's like there's still people,
Yeah.
but she's like cleaning
A glass.
tables that have been vacated near you. And at this point, the door of the tap room opens, and another person comes in and starts heading for that same table. Jamie, if you would describe your character.
Okay, there's a couple things about my character that I withheld during those questions that just happened because I hadn't described my character yet. So my character is shorter than your character.
How much?
He's 4'4".
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
A little.
He's a little.
He's a
a
small.
He's a small in height for sure. He is a.
It's a DeVito right there.
It's a total DeVito. In
Amy.
fact, can I change my character name?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
So
this
DeVito
character you're
walks
about
in.
to have described, to borrow a phrase I've heard you use, is in fact a low buff.
Oh, he's a little
Oh, amazing. He is a little buff. He's a little buff dwarf. He's got light brown hair, shaved on the sides, long in the middle, and tied back in like a low braid. He's got like light brown facial hair, like kind of mutton chops into a goatee. His left eye is chocolate brown. His right eye is bright green.
Ooh, heterochromia.
Heterochromia.
Two and a half
The
people.
rare Bowie DeVito.
Oh shit! Is it? Can I? I can still
So
change my
the
character. Bowie DeVito walks in.
Use it next campaign.
So
Okay,
the
well-
party is two and a half members of the party have
Yeah,
green
an
eyes.
odd number of green eyes in this party.
5 green eyes in the
Use it
body.
next campaign alongside for the VO or otherwise sound equipment knowledgeable people in the room.
My eyes were-
Human Rogue, Scarlet Focusrite.
Oh my
Scarlet
god.
Focus right here.
If only.
Amy's got dibs on that one. He's got a wide set, kind of very broken, like Owen Wilson styled nose. It's been broken many times.
Wow.
Across the right side of his face with that green eye, there's also a thin sheen of green scales. He also has an old whitened scar from above his left eyebrow. He's wearing a leather vest with a tight tank top, brown chest hair,
How
tufts. Yup.
Oh my.
Heavy belt, loose pantaloons, and thick boots. He's a young, spry guy. He's got tattoos all over him. He's got, in particular, the one that is the most prominent is a curvy, nude tiefling woman on one arm, but also a dragon skull, coins mid-fall, crossed axes, and dwarvish runes of other sorts.
May we show you a picture?
Absolutely, please. And he's carrying a
rocks.
squat little like walking stick.
When
Well,
I
fat, squat
saw,
little.
when I, because I've seen this already, when I zoomed in on this at home, I was like, my character's gonna be very uncomfortable with your character.
So once again,
Again.
I know, I was like, Jen's character
The
has
gasps,
a thing.
you gasped.
Stop staring at the sexy people.
Okay.
Eric,
Amy,
pass
you're
it
about
down.
to see what he
Oh
was
my
staring
goodness.
at.
It's a free
so hard.
country.
Yeah, Rob did
God.
great on this.
It's art. I'm appreciating the art.
Yeah.
both artistic.
Yeah, so
my
good.
God.
He's
Oh my
so
god,
buff.
it's even
This
better
was
this
He's
also
week.
buff.
so
He's very buff.
I
You're
told
right.
everyone I
He
was
is.
making
He's
the
a buff
little
boy.
I was making the little character tokens and I was like trying to get our heads in and I wanted to include how big Jamie's shoulders were, but I physically couldn't fit the shoulders and the head in a token and have you be able to see
It's
the
so
head with any
good.
detail.
This is great.
Many have tried.
Stop
Yeah.
staring
This
at
is
this tiefling woman.
Did you already say what ancestry this person is of?
Hill dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just the problem with dwarves.
Or gold dwarf, I
The,
guess, for
the
Faerûn.
head to shoulder ratio is gonna be.
Oh yeah.
He wide.
Be a wide boy.
So, the dwarf makes his way over to the table and takes a seat.
Real quick,
Yeah.
we are in Burdisk.
Burdusk.
What's the name of
Birds.
this
Got
inn?
This
Oh, yeah.
inn is
How
the
is it?
Shadowed Credenza.
The shadowed
Credenza.
credenza.
Sexy first date spot.
How many inns are there in Burdusk?
Lots.
I gotta write that
It's a
down.
not
Shit.
small city.
Great place for me to be. Cool.
So I realized the tavern that we were in,
The Six Glaives.
it was Glaves.
Glaives.
Okay, I was right because I realized after I was like, was it Glaves or Glades? I'm not positive.
Glaives.
Two
Glaives.
Yeah.
No.
And we're a little more off the beaten.
Yeah.
Off the tourist route. Kind of.
They're kind of like mid-level inn in the downtown part of the city.
Yeah.
You guys are like a slightly seedy place near the docks.
Yeah. Yeah.
He sits down and he,
Do you sit like this?
like side by side, like we're doing a job interview with somebody across the table. Absolutely. No. I'll sit like catty corner. I'll sit and I'll go. Paid off the carriage driver.
What? I'm sorry, I didn't catch a word.
I thought that was a bit incredible.
I heard something the carriage driver.
All right, you got most of it. Paid off the carriage driver.
Thank you.
Can we get subtitles?
Yes. On Twitch, click down below. He goes,
We're all doing our dialect work this season.
Absolutely.
You know when someone starts speaking in an accent and you're not expecting it, and
Yeah.
it takes your brain a second to like calibrate to it.
I'm constantly doing
Quick, switch the
dialect work. Join me, everyone.
Yeah, I've never been Australian. I've always been doing dialect work.
Oh, you're one of the weird kids that just do an accent.
I think she's just admitted she's been lying about her nationality in real life. She's never been Australian.
Shit.
God damn it.
Anyway, sorry. Keep it.
No, it's all
I'm
good.
sorry.
Family's all asleep right now, so I figured I'd come back here and get me a room. How are they? Have you seen your room yet?
It's fine. Nothing to write home about, but it's fine.
One of these? And I'm going to point to her whiskey and try and get the barmaid's attention.
The barmaid looks up at you and gives this face that says, fucking finally. And goes and pours another glass of whiskey, comes over and goes, 5 copper. Takes it.
Clink.
Moves on.
Service leaves something to be desired.
Yeah, not so much service with a smile. Here.
However, they are not hiring. I already checked.
Are you looking for a job? Is that why you came here?
Yeah. I mean, partially.
Sorry, the last couple days have been a blur on the road.
Sure.
So you're partially looking? Are you looking for a partial time job?
No, I'm looking for a full-time job.
Oh, okay. But that's only one of the reasons why you are here.
Look, that is the main
Okay,
reason why I am here.
All right. You don't need to tell me your business. That's fine. I was just, just making conversation.
So where do you go from here?
Well, like I said, back in School Nooble, family's here, so probably check in with them on the morrow and, see what's what.
Cool. Thanks for, traveling with me.
Yeah, of course. You really don't remember me, do you?
What?
No,
What?
it was a long time ago, so...
What the hell are you talking
For,
about?
And at this point, a person comes in the tavern. sort of somewhat short half-elf woman in very plain-looking vestments with dark brown hair in a bob, and looks around, spots you, and starts heading for your table. Goes, "Hello. I'm so sorry. I interact with a lot of people day to day. I don't quite remember every name. Rufino?
No. Do you want to keep guessing?
Not really.
Brufus.
Rufus. Yes. I just been dispatched to let you know your petition has been heard and considered, and you will be granted an audience with our head priest.
Excellent. When?
Tomorrow, promptly midday.
Oh.
And the priest is a very busy man, so I would ask that you try to be very prompt.
Sure. I'll be on time.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Rufus. Father, said it 5 minutes ago, and my
Hewitt
brain-
Rutledge.
Hewitt
Swiss
Rutledge.
fucking cheese, thank you. Father Rutledge will be the one meeting with you.
Ah, okay. Well, thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
No, I'll
Okay.
be going now. Have a good night. She turns and walks out.
Quick question, would I know, would you have told me what that was about?
You know, I don't think so. I think
Okay.
that was actually probably something that I didn't want you to overhear, or didn't
Groovy.
expect you to overhear, at the very least.
I love that this poor half elf has just like wandered around town, like
Delivering
Into
these
ears.
messages.
it's just like
Tavern to
your
tavern.
meeting now. It's like I just can't send out an email schedule, so I guess I have to stop at every town
Yeah.
tavern here.
Bureaucracy doesn't sleep, does it?
No.
Sure don't.
Audience.
Yeah, going to the...
Thought you just had family here.
I'm also seeing somebody at the Temple of... Not like that, but I'm like... I'm getting something at the Temple of Ogma.
Oh?
Yeah, I gotta talk to somebody about a thing. It's
None of my business.
right. But you really don't recognize me. then.
What are you talking about?
10 years ago. In Scornubel.
Did they? You know.
We'll find out, hopefully.
I was leaving the tavern. I just drowned my troubles away
I was like, Jesus Christ.
with what little coin I had, and I was going to go find a nice wide carriage to sleep under. And, well, then I crossed your path, and you saw fit to relieve me of my coin, actually. Not that I had much. You only must have gotten not even a silver, maybe 9 copper. I never forget a face.
Yeah, apparently. I'm really sorry.
It's all right.
I had to do what I had to do to make ends meet for a while.
Hey.
How much did I take? I'll
I
just. How
like
much?
I said, I have no idea. Probably 9 copper, but you can keep it. That was a long time ago.
Please, let me. And I get out 9 copper and I give it to him. It just, for me.
Okay, all right. Not often you meet a thief with a code.
I'm not a thief anymore.
Oh, good for you. The old straight and narrow, eh?
Something like that.
You did say you were looking for a new job.
Why did you travel with me? So,
I might have fibbed. I don't have any family down here. I'm on a little bit of a quest for information. That's why the whole Temple
Right,
of
no,
Ogma
I
thing.
figured.
Sharp one. Yeah, I came down here. I'm looking for a couple guys, actually. They, I used to know them.
Yeah?
They gave me, and he touches the, sheen of scales across his face. Give me this.
So guessing you're not looking to reconnect with old friends?
In a way, I am. But reconnect, meaning like violently bludgeoned to death.
Sure.
And friend, like person who did this to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why are you going to the priest or whatever?
Temple of Ogma?
Thank you.
The Temple of Knowledge seemed like a good place to look for some knowledge.
Well, good luck on your whole revenge thing.
Thank you.
Sorry again about the whole...
Oh. Water under the bridge. You're not a thief anymore, right?
Nope.
I'm so much better off now. It's fine.
Cool. Sounds like I needed that 9 copper more than you.
Well, you'll...
No, keep it.
No, I'm going to keep it.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, a few months after you took my money, I ran into some bandits that put me on a very different path, and they'll be missed. But you are looking for a job. Is that the whole story? I kind of gave you a little. You want to...
Yeah, looking for a job. That's kind of it. Sorry, mine's not
It's not a partial reason? It's the whole reason now?
Sorry, mine's not as interesting.
Are you looking for a specific job or anything that comes along?
Whatever I can get.
You should maybe go back to being a thief.
Why?
Because jobs seem tiresome and fucking annoying.
Yeah, there are worse things.
Okay. I'm Brufus. Brufus Rainblight.
Daphne.
Daphne. Pleasure.
Yeah.
Are you, originally from here, Daphne?
No. I'm from a really small town.
Okay. North, south?
South. Yeah.
Why here? What does Birdust have job-wise that anywhere else doesn't have?
I don't know, man. Why anywhere? You know?
Ah.
I needed to leave my situation. Just wanted a new leaf kind of situation.
Somebody caught you?
You could say that. I'm gonna head up.
Yeah.
Should probably get on the job hunt, but
Certainly.
good traveling with you.
Good traveling with you too. I didn't mean to catch you off guard with all that.
No,
Do you
no.
recognize me? Kind of business. You know. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't remember you.
Oh, it's fine. Dwarves memories, you know.
And these two separately make their way out of this tap room and up to their separate rooms at
I
this
like
inn.
this positive.
And get a nice
and just like
talkers.
thanks.
And then over there, like the reserved, like lie
We
tellers.
fast forward to the next morning. Actually, to about midday.
I was gonna say.
Actually, yes.
We're gonna try something a little new
New-
in the
oh.
stream.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
time for
So
it.
this is both for us to do a little reset midstream, and also for you if you need to go to the bathroom and you don't want to miss anything. We are gonna take a little 5-minute break midstream, a little bio break. If anyone needs to go to the bathroom,
Get
grab
snacks.
grab snacks, important.
Beverages.
We'll be back in 5.
See you then.
Woo!
Hello and welcome back.
Ooh.
What?
Could we
Our cameras are slightly
there.
different.
Oh yeah,
positioned
titty
here.
camera.
can you lower our camera?
Is mine
We
okay?
go to the titty
Can we
cat.
go a little lower?
Yeah, yours looks
Thank
good,
you.
Tim.
Great.
Oh, and now you know my class, so I can put my pin on.
Class pin.
I feel weird
What
when
a
I'm.
classy pin.
I feel weird when I'm without them.
That pin is all class.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
So,
Hope y'all had a good.
everybody gets a good night's sleep, and we cut to the next day. Midday. Actually, slightly after. About 28 minutes past midday.
I'm running. I'm going. I'm at the
Rufus,
temple of.
you are seated in a waiting chamber within the Temple of Ogma. Little circular room, sort of stone masonry around. This whole place is built in a very grand way. This big stone building, but you've been shown to this small parlor within it. A couple of benches around the middle, a little table in the center of the room with like a pitcher and a few glasses on it to have a bit of water while you're waiting.
I do.
There is a door that you came in through, as well as a second door to probably a rectory, you don't know. You have been sitting here for over half an hour. Your appointment, for which you were told to be very punctual, was supposed to be 28 minutes ago.
What are they, my dentist? Eric gets it because
You were getting frustrated.
with me.
We were all the ones that were late.
All of a sudden, the door opens, and these three enter.
Anyways, and that's what I'm saying is that in the dream, he said the interesting thing, but I never remember my dreams.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there like is there a front desk?
Is there a reception?
No, you're past that. You've been
Okay.
brought back to the
Bell.
like a waiting
Okay.
chamber. You're in like a
oh,
little parlor that
okay.
you've been brought back to.
I'm sure they will be here soon.
Strap in, friends. They won't. I've
Oh,
been waiting a while.
Oh, like all day?
No,
Like
but a long time.
a long time?
Yeah.
What is that tattoo?
oh,
Oh,
Look down at the real one.
that is where it is. It's in the same
Right,
spot.
the picture.
It's a cool frog warrior. No, it's Oh, this is well, it's I don't know. Do you know her?
She is naked.
I hope you don't.
Not all tieflings know each other.
I know.
I hope you don't mind, friend. I pull out like a little strip of cloth and just like cover her bits and tie it on. There. I think we all feel better about that.
Just slowly grabs it
Um,
and pulls it loose.
It's fine. Podrick, not everybody's flat.
It's true.
you have been waiting a long time.
Yes, I have.
Do you have an appointment?
Yes, I do.
Oh, what time for you?
Midday precisely.
Oh, we're half past midday. That's right.
Yes.
Half past?
Yes.
Half
And it
past.
is about that now.
All right. Sorry, I wrote it down on my hand with a quill, but it's smudged.
No, I.
That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we're here for an appointment. That's
So
I'm here to follow them to their appointment 'cause it just sounds interesting.
but bad fortune if they're not. Did you? So anyone else go?
you checked in.
I did
Yeah.
check in, yes.
Was there a bell to ring or
I don't
How
think
are there
so.
are there doors?
There are doors.
Are there bells?
There are no bells. You were all just told to wait here and that the
Do I
priest
hear-
would be with you soon.
Do I hear sounds coming from any particular door?
I mean, there's like the bustle from the outer
But not
space.
in here.
You know,
Oh,
nothing
you know how
particular.
priests can be. Maybe some priest thing came up and
They might be busy.
yeah.
Sounds like they need a receptionist. Are they hiring?
You could ask if you had come to this meeting.
Damn it!
Is there there's like a door like entry to like the little chamber thing?
There's like the door you came in through, and then opposite it, a door into like
Uh-huh.
probably a rectory. You haven't been through there.
Did you try knocking?
You know, no, I didn't.
Should
They
not-
told me to wait in here, and I'm a good little boy.
I try knocking.
You knock, and a moment later, the door just cracks a moment, and Lendra's face pops out.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, the priest will be with you in just a moment.
What about me?
The priest will be with you in just a moment. We're just taking care of a little temple business.
Okay.
Just wait. They'll be
Okay.
right with you.
Thank you.
You all owe me a copper piece. I told you. Priest
Okay.
stuff.
And they.
Here.
Thank you.
She shuts the door again.
I'm curious.
I
what this
will walk
priest
up to the
business
door
is.
and just listen.
Yeah, I was gonna say I also want to listen at the door.
I'm gonna count my one copper piece.
Give me a perception check.
I keep losing count.
Natural one.
Everybody?
Anybody who's listening at the door.
Oh yeah, I'm not
fuck
doing
it,
that.
I'm listening.
Perception check.
That's not me.
I'm always into
It's
the.
Yeah.
me.
I'm into the group. Wait, I thought you were done. Were you done?
I had a great perception check and then you dumped it as a 4. My perception check was a unnatural 20.
Okay.
I've only rolled unnatural 20.
Good for you.
And I'm
I
about
rolled
to
a
do the
5.
same. Well, no.
It's decent.
That's decent. Perception is 15.
I hear
I'm
nothing.
gonna say, you can hear a murmur of voices. You don't get much in the way of words. You don't get a ton of specifics either, because it's like hushed voices on the other side of a thick door, but you do make out one word very clearly, and that word is robbery.
Oh, do you want to switch us away from the tavern music?
They're playing instruments in there.
Very
I'm
cool.
just playing my fiddle for the lobby.
Ledra is fucking killing it on the lute.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard the word robbery.
I will sit back down because I heard nothing.
I think they're talking about some kind of thieving or robbery or something.
Oh no.
I want to hear about this. I'm really interested.
I hope they are not in trouble.
You don't get any more specifics, but the murmuring continues for a little bit. The voices sound agitated, but they're quiet.
I will sit next to to Brufus. Not that I know your name, but I sit next to you now. That's all. Yes.
And time passes. You guys sit and wait, provided you don't take any further steps to move things along, for another 20 minutes or so.
About that time, I'm gonna knock again.
And you knock again and get the same response, just literally, just a few more moments.
I'll put my foot. I'll wedge my foot in there.
okay? Do you need help with something?
Sure you can ask Father Hewitt or Father Rutledge that when you meet with him. One moment.
And in the background,
I
just
can't ask if he's not talking to me.
I will talk to you.
Okay.
Hey, I've been here for a long time, and my appointment was at midday.
Give me an intimidation check.
Okay.
Clickety clack.
Oh, fuck. It landed weird. But then it became 23.
Hell yeah.
All right, fine. And you hear a voice go in the other go, who is shouting out there?
Bruce
Send them in.
Rainblight!
Come in.
for
And
sure.
the door opens, and standing on the other side is an elderly human man, bald, thick goatee, like fully gray, looks out the doorway at all of you, goes,
Hello.
hello, now I am fairly confident I had 2 appointments today, and I was expecting 2 people, but there are 4 of you
This
here.
is my friend. And they are just accompanying me at the moment.
I'm afraid we are quite busy today dealing with some problems, so just all of you come in.
Oh, okay.
I sashay in.
I walk
So
normally.
light on his feet, Brufus.
I walk normally
It brings you in.
after him.
It's the room you enter is like, it's like an office, like the office of this. I was gonna say cleric, but he's not a cleric. He's a priest.
Now, you know what's so funny? Oma is the reason that I actually have the name that I have. My name's singer-songwriter. You can call me Sin for short. So the reason...
So the room is sort of this long chamber, very heavily decorated. There's a lot of, like, very attractive little art pieces and knickknacks around. There's like a big mahogany desk with a high-backed, very comfortable-looking chair behind it, and 2 lower, like, leather chairs on the, like, visiting person side. He goes, please, have a seat.
Thank you.
Sits on his side of the deck, goes, so all of you needed to speak with me. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Things are a little chaotic around here today.
What happened?
We were robbed.
Oh my god.
I am sorry. What did they take?
Well, not a great number of things, but a bit of coin and an expensive piece of ritual equipment that is of great value to us. A censer we use in rituals here, made of solid gold.
Now, do you think that...
Actually quite valuable. It was an Oak Ridge original, and she recently passed, so the value of it is just through the roof.
Rest in piss.
Now, do you think this is do you think this is like evil criminals did this, or do you think it's more like a promising young orphans kind of came by and this was really their
I
come
would
up in their
think
story?
evil criminals.
Okay.
Who steals a censer from a temple. Also, they took all the money out of the alms box.
Oh. That's not really what a good person does, I suppose.
That money was for the alms.
What?
The poor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alms
Oh,
are
it is-
money for the poor.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I was going
Alms
to
are
ask.
people.
And
The
it was-
alms are the money.
And it was stolen
Yes, last night.
I'm
So-
sorry.
I
All right,
appreciate
we'll
that.
help you.
Perfect.
Okay.
Good.
That would be great, actually. I don't know how well all of you know
What is your
the
name?
world of...
Sorry, what is your name?
You can call me Brew.
Hi, Brew. I am Drazaxel.
Say it one more time.
Drazaxel.
Trazaxil?
Yes.
Trazaxil.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
He like reached down.
Yeah, this is like this.
You're a
kind
big
of
one,
height
aren't ya?
differential. Wait, 4'4" and 7 feet. Oh my
Like
Yeah.
6'11", but
Who's counting?
Who's counting?
A wrong was done to you, and it deserves to be
I
undone.
appreciate that very much. I don't know how much all of you know about, the world of criminals and thievery, but if you can delve into that
None.
and find what was taken, that would be very kind of you.
Okay. I am happy to help. I did want to ask about, I've been looking for help for my clan, and I was...
Tell you what, you bring back that censer, I'll give your clan all the help I can.
Really?
Now,
Yes.
in terms of like giving a quest to a heroic person to do, this is kind of small time. Do you think it's connected to some kind of bigger conspiracy or like
Oh, I
bigger
am not-
crime
I am not on
organization?
I don't
Sure.
think the odds of this being connected to something much larger seem very high.
Okay, so this is kind of a small time.
We
you
exchanged a
heard
look.
that, audience.
Oh, it is fine. I am not on a heroic quest. I am just trying to help.
Well, I'm just trying to witness something interesting so I can start telling the story.
I am sure it will.
Wherever evil is, I unsheath my sword. There is always something interesting.
That doesn't need to be out in my
Could-
office.
You're right, I'm sorry.
It is a
I get
s-
excited.
It is a small office, and we are very big.
Put that thing away.
If we help you, can I get in on one of those questions?
Certainly.
Ah, good.
Thank you.
Excellent. Oh, Brew, Podrick. My friends call me Pudge.
Podrick?
Podrick.
Pudge is what your friends call
Short,
you?
and I've been known occasionally to be called Pudrick. I don't like that one,
Pudrick.
though. I just like Pudge. Or Podrick. Pod's fine, too.
You know,
But not Rick.
Pudgy.
No, not particularly, but...
And I'm singer-songwriter, but you can call me Sin as in guilty ass.
So where do
Okay. Rufus.
you think there is a group of criminals? Do we know where they might have gone?
Yeah, do you have any clues? Any...
Not in particular that I know of.
I
You're
have a
welcome
magnifying
You're
glass.
welcome to look at the chamber where we stored the censer. I know there were 2 other robberies in the area last night.
Yeah, that sounds like a nice
Oh,
start.
where were the other robberies?
The 2 other robberies were home of a wealthy family in this neighborhood. The Walrens.
Walrens?
The Walrens.
Walrens.
And
Mark Walren.
a
Walmart?
jeweler's shop nearby called Tiger's Eye.
And have you already alerted the guard about this?
Not as of yet. Bureaucracy can be if I can get a group of, judging by the gear, I would say adventurers. A group of people like you to take care of it more directly. We'll have
More-
our censor back all the more quickly.
Adventurers, more like friends. Link arms.
Well,
Sure.
that does make more
Want
sense.
to get in here? Want to get in on this?
Pass for now.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Maybe,
He'll learn.
later.
I immediately
Put it
link
on.
arms with you. Oh, okay.
He'll learn. He'll learn.
I don't know how I feel about adventures. I'm like,
Oh yes, friends. That makes sense.
It'd be so dope if you guys just never came and got me.
And you sit here the entire campaign.
Daphne! That's
Works in a shop. Had a nice 10 years.
It's all gonna wrap
Rap
together.
on
And what's the last
Daphne.
publication called?
rap on this season rap on Daphne.
Everything from there.
Anyway,
You come to
I'll
our
give you
shop.
the help you need if you do this.
You're
And
gonna be a
hell,
big
I'll
bad
even
at the
throw
end.
in 25 gold.
Oh,
That's great. I just lost a gold last night.
Lost?
No, I gave it willingly.
Gave to a friend.
I gave. I get excited,
that seems.
Is that 25 each though?
No, total.
and then I remembered 1 gold equals about $100 worth, not $1 worth, and
What are dollars?
it's just different. I dream. I have a lot of weird dreams. I never remember them though.
Is there anything else I can offer before you get started, or can you
you
get
can-
started?
Can I have a glass of water?
There's some water in the
Oh,
waiting
thank you.
room.
The whole chat is just enjoying that you're just Patrick Warburton right now.
I'm happy it's landing.
We have Dolly Parton, Patrick Warburton.
So, what about our audience?
I'm sorry, what did you need to talk to me about right now? Is it more urgent than this burglary?
I think so.
Yeah,
Since even you have described the burglary as not a bunch of important things.
Yeah, now that I think about it, what my business is actually a little bit more important than, I believe in doing the right thing and I want to help you, but I got
But I have some very upset congregants and temple staff to calm. You take care of this, get you anything you want.
All right. I've
Anything they want.
Within my power.
anything.
Just to make sure I understand all of this.
Yes.
Your congregants,
Yes.
they got their knickers
I'm
in a
not
twist
here.
Because the temple was robbed.
because the temple was robbed when they weren't here.
Yes.
And they showed up and things were missing.
They're very upset about it.
I mean, I think I would understand that.
Again, I don't know if
People
I've specified, this was a very valuable sensor. It's
Yes,
an Oak Ridge original.
right. So what were you doing for the last 30 minutes? Just in this office?
Discussing how best to handle this situation with some of my staff.
Easy.
I see.
Please.
They're dropping stuff back there. They're so out of sorts.
Singer like knocks something over.
I think you understand we are
Sorry.
in a state of crisis.
Right.
here.
I didn't come here to help you, though. I came here because I was told you would receive me as a temple.
Yes. And then since we sent word to you, we were robbed and
Right.
have been dealing with that crisis.
Do you need help with something?
Have you ever been robbed?
Once or twice.
Did you then keep every appointment you had, or did you need to regroup and deal with that?
I didn't have a lot of appointments at the time.
I'm sorry that you didn't have any appointments.
So this makes no sense to me. Because you had an expensive thing stolen,
Well-
of which there are more.
And I will pay you if you retrieve it.
Well, really,
Right.
what he's saying is he ain't gonna help us until we help him, which is not usually how a church works. But I suppose
Is it
in this
not?
instance, it'd be something interesting to do
Well,
in town.
I understand if people stole a lot of things from my clan, I would be upset.
I mean, I just don't know anything about like thievery or like people who rob places.
Whoa.
It's-
Do you guys?
It's you now.
Do you know
We
any?
almost lost a drink. It was off camera.
Do you guys know any like experts in that kind of a?
Oh, I
No.
know about thievery. It's
I
when you
know
take
nothing.
something from someone.
Well, have you ever done it before?
Oh
or,
God,
you know,
no.
methods.
I mean, by
or-
the gods, no.
No,
I mean, you seem like kind of a shady character. I feel like you might have stolen something before.
that seems
I don't
mean.
know what would give you that impression, but
Yes, if any of you happen to know a thief, maybe ask them for their help.
Okay.
I
I
don't.
don't know one.
isn't Ogma supposed to
neither.
know things?
Yes,
Can't you find out where your sensor is?
I'm not Okma.
Don't you speak with her as a priest?
I don't think you quite understand how
Gods do not
speaking
always-
with a deity works.
I don't
they
think
Yeah.
you do
don't,
either.
You don't have a direct conversation with them.
No,
You
I
get
don't.
signs and portents
Well,
sometimes.
my parents had a direct
That's what I thought.
conversation with them when they got told that I was gonna be a great musician one day.
I would like very much to hear about that later, after you find my sensor.
I'll tell you.
Brufus. Brew. Did you say Brufus? Or just Brew?
Just
You can
Brew.
call me Brew.
But did you introduce
Fudge.
yourself? I don't
Just
know.
Brew.
I introduced myself to you as Brufus.
Brew. Okay, Brufus.
But you can call me Brew.
Have you ever? Okay, I'm gonna try to make this real simple for you.
Do we
Have
need
you
to do
ever-
this here? Can we
Should
leave
we-
first?
Ledro will show you where the sensor is. Indeed.
Okay, yeah, let's go there.
I need to deal with some other things, but thank you so much for coming. I'm glad I was able to help. You have a wonderful day.
Maybe we should just like go into town
So
with
helpful.
coppers in our pockets and see if anyone picks them. I don't know.
I do not.
Look, 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 look.
Should we look at?
I'll lower my
the
voice
place
so that just
first?
that you three can hear, and I'll go.
Oh.
Look, I have a contact.
Sorry, I need to kneel down.
Me too.
You don't need to apologize for that.
Take a knee. Take a knee.
I have a contact. I can go meet up with them. Let's check out this crime scene first.
You want to
Okay.
introduce us?
I might. I don't know if she's going to be amenable.
Oh,
What are they like? Because if they're single and hot as well, I can't. I can't. I was with a different group a time ago, and it did not work out okay.
I mean, I only know the answer to one of those two.
And is it yes?
Yes.
Okay, then let's meet her and see what happens.
She's definitely
Attaboy.
either single.
She's definitely single. We don't know if she's hot.
Definitely.
but we can. We we should look at where it was stolen from?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Are we getting your
Do we want to
contact
attend
or the
first?
crime
Let's
scene?
check the crime scene first.
All right.
Okay.
To the
I
crime
don't want to come
scene.
back to this
Thumbs
place
up
until they
thing
give me what I
happened,
want.
And it looked like the computer was agreeing with us.
Ledra shows you back to like a room that's like a back room where they clearly like keep a lot of their like ritual paraphernalia and stuff. There's like wardrobes with like vestments and things in them. There are other sensors of clearly lesser monetary value. There are like shelves of other religious things. You know.
I feel like.
I'm forgetting the names of religious things.
A crucifix. Yes.
Did they get the with the smoke?
That's
That's
a
a
sensor.
So they don't.
Failed
They have
successfully?
some that are
Yeah, that's what got stolen.
I didn't know that's what that's called.
Probably a reliquary.
There's reliquaries,
reliquaries.
sure.
Yeah.
There's like
That's not
maybe
weird.
maybe a
Reliquaries, oh my
phylactery kind, a phylactery or two, but
A
not the
phy-
lich kind, the Jewish kind.
I was like a phylactery. Wow.
Yeah.
Kind.
Maybe some robes. I don't know.
Is there a lectern?
Oh, love a lectern.
There's a lectern in
Can we
there.
Of
check
course
around a
there's a
lectern?
I feel like
It's
Push over
this
the
isn't a
lectern.
room where they would have like ceremonies. This is just where they keep the stuff between things. So it's just like a lectern that's been placed in a corner. But yeah, you can look behind it.
What's this faith's version of a nativity? Do they have like a little baby that they put out for some reason?
little Ogma.
You're doing my voice.
Wait a second.
I've been out for too long.
There's just like a little model of a humanoid depiction of Ogma like reading a book and being like,
Hey.
I didn't know
there
that.
are
That's my
a
gosh.
number of attractive sculptures of blank scrolls here and there, which is the holy symbol of Ogma. If you guys are looking around, everybody give me an investigation check.
Oh no.
Oh, when you
Another
say
intelligence.
everybody.
You said what? Am I looking?
Not
Do
everybody.
She's in the middle of a job interview, like, wait a minute.
What was the check?
This
you
is also
called?
going to have a
Investigation.
negative.
What? An investigation?
Yes. I rolled a 0.
Should have taken one of those White Claws. I forgot I wasn't going to be doing shit
Better
for
than
a while.
9.
Sarah.
9,
13.
13. Is Brufus looking?
Yes, Purvis is looking. I got 15.
Great.
I'm
Someone
not
got a
smart.
15.
I'm not smart in this campaign.
You guys
Going back
aren't
to this
finding
guy,
much that
dealing
seems
with
useful.
anything with shit for
Uh,
me. These two
Drazaxil, you open up like one of the wardrobes and just
I-
like look through for a moment and just get like the vestments and just go.
I honestly,
Gross.
honestly, I think everything in this room, I am just fascinated by.
Oh, super fascinated.
So I don't know what anything is.
Yeah, no.
I'm just like-
This is all unfamiliar to you and very different from the trappings of your faith.
Just like
Brufus.
poking things.
Yeah.
You are having trouble finding anything for a while, and then you happen to amble over by the window. And perhaps, just by virtue of how much more petite than everyone else here you are, you are like kind of at eye level at the very bottom of the window. And you notice just this weird little smudge of mud, a little smear of it on the sill of the window.
Poke.
Very small amount.
I taste it. No, I'm gonna say, hey, I don't know if this is anything, but I see something.
Like a very odd sort of light grayish mud.
It's like a gray mud. Somebody who knows more
Grud.
about mud. Yeah, I'd
Can
call it grud if
I-
I were me, and I am.
Being very close to the mud. Many
Yeah.
times, do I know about mud?
What-
Do I have mud cunning?
What? I hate this.
No, but
I come to
I'm
mud.
gonna say no check if you needed. You know very little about this mud.
All right.
Would I
Can I come over and
having?
look what's outside of the window?
I was gonna.
Yeah,
do
yeah.
I know anything about
You
mud?
lean over, look outside the window. It just opens into like a side alley. The ground there is of a different color than this.
That's a grud of a
Do
different
I
color.
Darker brown dirt down there.
do I
Taking
recognize this mud?
don't.
Do I recognize what sort of minerals would be in this mud?
Maybe there's some chalk to it.
Is it like any mud I've seen ever?
Weird.
Not specifically, no.
Okay,
I'm not here. Don't look at me.
I'm sorry.
that is weird.
I just want to bet against you so bad. I just want to put you all in.
Drazaxil will taste it.
You want to put
It tastes
me
like
all
chalk.
in? What?
Poker.
That mud tastes bad?
It tastes like chalk,
Hmm.
which does not particularly taste
But
good.
there's no sidewalk art around here.
What's
Keen
a sidewalk?
observation.
Do sidewalks?
Cobblestones.
But there's no cobblestone art around here, drawn by little hands.
No hopscotches or nothing. Well, do you think, is there anywhere in town that would have mud like this? Do I know?
You don't know.
Sure.
You're not from here.
Do you know? You seem to know this town better.
If there's a place that has mud like this, I just rolled into town yesterday, so
Oh.
I don't know, but maybe someone else does.
I don't think any of the four of you have been to Bear Dusk before.
No,
No?
I have not.
Correct.
Sure enough.
At all.
Funny.
Not even a little bit.
Funny.
Well,
No.
Did you all find anything?
it tastes like chalk.
You want to take a little bit of that
You know,
mud to show to your friend?
A funny thing about mud, it looks a lot like other mud. No.
I've noticed that as well.
No.
It's not a very exciting clue.
No.
I was hoping there'd be blood, or maybe somebody dropped a name tag or something,
Something
like that.
written
I will-
down that somebody could read.
I'll pull my dagger from my boot and try and scrape
Grab it. Yeah,
the
you get a little of it.
mud chalk off.
You get a little of the chalky mud.
All right.
Well, we could check those other places, see if they have that kind of mud. You know, the
Are
other
you
places that were robbed.
Thinking of a place that might sell mud, or just there is
No,
that kind
the-
of mud
the
around
other
there?
places that were robbed
Does
Okay.
the
might have this
window
kind of mud too. Then we can figure out if it's the same.
I've never
people
been
who
to
hit all
Burdusk,
the
so I don't.
Same
Should-
thieves who hit all the.
does the window latch
Locations.
look busted or forced or anything
Yeah.
like that? Does the window look tampered with?
Give me another investigation.
Use my noodle.
You got it.
Use
Don't
that
hurt
noodle.
yourself.
Another 13.
Hey.
It hurt itself.
Not especially, no.
That's a window.
Your friend? Would your friend know something?
I mean, they might. They just rolled into town yesterday as well,
Oh.
but
So they would not know the mud.
We may
probably not.
We may as well, because I'm getting tired here. I'm
If they're a thief, they probably know more about this whole thing than we do. They might even
Well,
be
they
able
used
to talk
to
to people
be.
in town.
Used to be.
How used to?
You know, I got the feeling it was recently.
Not a close friend, is it?
Yeah, you said contact. We
I assume
Contact
that
is
means
anybody
friend.
you can contact, as far as I see it.
Huh. You're right.
Why would you contact someone who you did not like?
All
Did I say-
friends
I-
are a contact, but
I
not
didn't
every
say
I didn't
contact
like
is a
her.
Oh,
friend.
Oh
I
yeah,
suppose
but
I-
it's true. You.
If
You
you
said
didn't
we
like
were
might
not
not.
friends, though.
If you didn't like them to Axel, I suppose you could send them like a rude message or like a funny kind of a mean poem or something like that,
Yeah, sure.
Why would I do that?
just for fun.
Oh,
Or if they owe you money,
Sure, yeah.
it's another reason you might reach out. Anyway, we should go find.
Go get their
Before I leave the
contact in
room,
the
I'm
midst.
gonna slip a little a copper under one of those little statues of Ogma.
Noted.
Thanks.
And you guys head out. Meanwhile, back in
So
the
they
other
have
part of
an
town near where
honest
you are,
for-
Daphne is.
Quick, everyone else put these on.
Pass them down. Pass them down.
Break them in half.
Everyone take a piece. Whatever it goes.
Daphne is sitting at like a like woodworker's shop, like where they sell just wood crafts. At a table opposite a middle-aged halfling woman.
Oh god,
Who's-
am I gonna have to explain the gaps on my resume?
It's just
right
sitting
now?
there looking at a sheet of parchment. Looks up at you, goes,
Oh, God.
"So, what would you say
Oh God, I
your
hate
greatest weakness is?"
I hate this so much. Oh no.
I guess I care too much.
Good. No, jots down. No. Like, that's really good around here. I want you to know everybody here cares a lot. We're like a family at this workplace.
Sorry, Tim, in our fantasy world, are you making us deal with the growing unemployment rate? Like, are we dealing with this right
I
now?
didn't say it was an unemployment rate. There's just this shitty baffling.
Shitty employers? Yeah.
Now, tell me about a
hate it.
time
Real BB.
when
I
you
hate it.
diffused a difficult customer, an angry customer situation.
Sure. Yeah.
So,
I
Open this to spells.
worked in a tavern one time,
Hmm.
and a fight broke out,
Hmm.
and I calmed it down using my people skills.
Jots down. Well, we'll be in touch.
Great.
And you walk
So
out of
good.
there.
I love that so much.
How upset
Crushed it.
everyone else here was at that scene fills me with life. You make your way back to the inn you were staying at, just as the rest of these are arriving there.
And so that's why I say you gotta write your dreams down, because you're never gonna remember them.
You know, Patrick, there is this saying that your dreams are a lot more interesting to you than they are to other people. Now, it's a good story for you because you can remember sort of the image of it, but so far your dreams have been pretty much nonsense.
Do most churches keep a box of money?
Yeah.
For
yeah,
the
most
poor,
of
I
them,
think
yeah.
they collect it from
Yeah,
their
for the
people.
alms.
But people just keep money there.
Well, when they go to church, they give the church a little bit of money so the church can give it to the
People
poor.
give money to go to church?
Well, if they choose, they can choose to give some money to the church so the church can help out poor people.
Oh, that's nice.
The church doesn't always use it that way.
What do they do with it?
You know, sometimes they use it to give the priests fancier clothes and buy things like golden censers, but, you know, depends on the church, I suppose. That church seems like they're, you know, hopefully doing the right thing.
I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
They have said that they will help us, so probably.
Ready?
Oh, yes, sorry.
All right, let's head on in. When I do, three of you just find a table. I don't know exactly if they'll be there, and I might need to search up in the rooms, and well, they might get skittish if they see a whole group coming at them.
Oh no.
My fucking cat.
Yeah.
You turn
Are
to
they
go
cats?
in,
They are
and
a
Daphne
cat.
is literally standing in the doorway looking at you.
I find a
Go
table right
find a
next.
table.
I find a table like right next to you.
Incredible. I just look at you. I look and walk right up to you, Daphne. I go, "How did your job interview go?"
Great. Is this your family?
No. What?
Hi, I'm
One
Drazaxa.
of them
Hi,
is a
I'm Sing-
dragonborn.
I'm
I
singer
don't-
songwriter, but you can call me Sam for
She's
short.
got
Why?
horns.
What? I don't know your life, man.
Well, we both have horns, so that's something we have in common.
It's true.
I don't have any.
It is nice to meet you.
Now, you
What is your
have
name?
stolen things before, and that is just fascinating.
Whoa.
What kind of led you to that life, and what do you think you're going to use those skills for in the future?
Jesus Christ, I'm having flashbacks to 5 minutes ago. I gotta go. It was very nice meeting
We
you
would
all.
love to use your help.
If you wouldn't mind.
What?
We are trying, so the Temple of Ogma has had a censer stolen, and unfortunately they are not able to help us until they find it. I'm sure they need it for very important things.
And a few other places were robbed in town, too. And we thought maybe
and
with
your
your
friend here.
expertise.
I don't have any expertise.
Oh, this guy said you do.
No, I just.
Well, we're just
didn't-
looking, we're not judging, we're just looking for your help.
You seem...
Sorry, you know what? This is a lot. There's a lot coming at you. Let's go get a table. Why don't you sort this out?
What?
Collect us when you're all ready. They needed to obviously
you
talk
would
this
not
out, and they just
mind
met
helping?
us.
There was some, well, I don't know how y'all would feel about
Hey.
this. There was some money involved, a reward.
Oh, that is true. A reward if you're trying to
can-
make some coin.
We can't collect it if we can't.
Oh, I
figure this
actually
out,
have a
so-
question.
There is. It's not much.
Is
but
it not much?
it's not much.
I don't actually know.
Well, if there's 5 of us, then it'd evenly divide.
Oi,
25 gold,
Go
5 each.
find a table. Let me talk to our Daphne here.
Oh,
Are you
Daphne, it's such a lovely name.
Go.
Okay.
You should consider it.
Pitcher of ale for me and a pitcher of ale for you.
And the three of them move off.
I start plucking along on my violin as we're walking.
Hey.
Hey.
So we, and by we, of course, I mean the Temple of Ogma, could use your expertise that I do know you have.
I don't have
First
expertise.
hand.
I don't have expertise. I just had to make ends meet for a minute. So if we could not go around telling people I have expertise
I didn't even tell them that.
or my name or anything.
Okay. You got it.
I'm just kind of, I got a whole,
I have a
Thing.
job for you.
I'm not really looking for that kind of job, but thank you.
It's a stopping crime kind of job. You said you were looking for anything.
I kind of just wanted something lower key right now.
Yeah, me too. I didn't expect to be walking around town with these three.
Yeah, who are they?
I don't fucking know.
I am fully staring at you two while you're having this conversation.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm still
don't know.
plucking away at my violin.
Like
they
plucking
were-
away like background music on my violin.
They had the next appointment after me at the temple.
And you just got sucked up in this whole thing with
The
them?
priest pulled us all in and said, hey, we can't do anything because everyone's crying so hard about this sensor we lost. So why
was
don't
a
you
little
four
bit nicer
random
than
people
that.
all join together and go do this thing for us? And then we'll give you what we already promised you.
Actually, it was a little bit nicer than that. They said,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Look. Yeah.
That was strange. I've never had anybody thank me. You're welcome me. Welcome me. They just
said
welcomed
thank
me.
you.
Yes.
Welk me.
They
I
welcomed
don't
me.
know.
I've never been welked like that. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
So what, I'm sorry, what do you need from me?
So something was stolen. We need somebody who might have a passing familiarity with the thieving arts.
I'm not an expert.
No one is.
Rufus, tell her about the clue.
We found a clue.
Great.
Mud with chalk in it. Does that mean anything to you?
It's like a gray kind of a color.
Would I know what that would
Do
be?
you show her the mud?
Oh yeah, I pull out my dagger as I say it.
It tastes
You
like
recognize
chalk.
the mud immediately.
It's your mother's mud.
It's your mutter.
Chalk,
Ow.
light gray, chalky mud like that is found in this city, in the area right around the river.
Okay.
You don't even have to join us. If you could just point us in the right direction, we'll bugger off and leave you alone.
Well, you could join us. You do seem really interesting. Maybe you could help us out.
I'm not particularly interesting, but thank you.
But you can still join us. I don't think I'm that interesting either.
I think Daphne just wants to do her own thing. So,
Okay,
let's just...
that's weird.
Some people like to go alone.
Why?
Find a table.
I'm at the table.
Find a further away table.
You're very loud.
Yes, I've heard that many times.
You're good at speaking from the diaphragm. You know, they taught
Thank
me that in
you.
college. You really speak from the diaphragm. It projects to the whole room. You're really good at that naturally.
Thank you.
I think it's because you have such a big diaphragm.
I see
Look
a
at that
table
chest
right
on
over
you.
there that has
Isn't
no one
fascinating?
at it.
Broad kind
Would
of
you,
a man.
hey, Pudge, would you take these two over there?
At the table?
Yeah,
Okay.
to the far away
Let's
table, please.
go over there, guys.
I'm okay.
Okay.
We'll take the table.
Yeah, you all stay here.
Oh, well, that was tricky. Of them.
I don't like these mind games.
Wow.
The energy has shifted.
The energy is a lot for me to handle as well.
It's real weird that we're the straight men right now.
Yeah, bloody is.
New season, baby!
Why do we have to wrangle everyone in? Because it can't be me again. Fair enough.
Cool, so we'll take the further table.
I'm
And
still
we'll
staring.
further the plot.
Wow, what do you think they're talking about?
Can I hear?
She's so interesting looking. She's kind of sexy too. She's like this kind of quiet, mysterious energy. I feel like she's got kind of a leading lady quality to her.
Oh, you're
You
writing
know,
a
like-
story already,
Yeah,
aren't you?
absolutely.
What does that mean?
What does what mean?
You said she has a leading lady quality.
Well, like in a story, when there's a hero, you know, sometimes you'd call them the leading lady. Like there's, you know, there's a woman that's sort of.
Why do you
is
not
like
just
the-
say hero?
Well, that's a good point, and I should be more aware of my gender language, and I appreciate that note, Drazaxiel. I will keep that in mind.
Okay.
Thank you.
Interesting commentary by Singer as we appear to be at the moment in the middle of Daphne's refusal of the call.
This
This is the plot, guys. This is the plot.
This is the plot.
Be back to you two.
We have whiskeys at this point.
Yes.
Let us get back to thickening the
Thank
plot.
It looks like maybe mud that came from near the river.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
That's
That's
all-
all. That's all I can help you with right now.
Insight, if that's all you know. Unless you, Amy, tell me that that's all you know.
That's about all I know.
About the mud, yes. About Bear Dusk, probably not.
Sure. That's all I know.
Why are you covering your dice?
I.
Oh, there's not even any dice. Where'd you put them? I'm sorry.
Amy hid all of that.
By the river. Okay, if that really is all, then
You're welcome to do a check. I don't care.
all right, I'll do a check about it. Natural 1, baby! I think you're lying.
I want to see if
Look, if you don't want to help us, that's one thing.
That lady's got no secret. Look, can we? There's some information. Are we even for the whole before?
Oh, we were square before, darling. But
Great. Well,
we can now part ways and pretend to never know each other again, if you like.
I mean, if you could just stop telling people about me, that would be.
I didn't even
appreciated.
tell them that.
You.
It must have been your reputation
Nope.
preceding you. All right, I gotta go. And then I'll.
As he walks away, that barmaid comes back over, looks at you, goes, hey, listen, so you still owe us some money for your tab last night. If you could, about 3 gold.
Ooh. I stop. My back is to the table, and I just stop and stand there and overhear the conversation.
Yeah. Okay. Here you go.
Thank you. Walks away with it.
I'm gonna run over to it. Hey, so have you ever like cased a joint or anything like that? Because we're about to go to some other locations where these robberies were, and I was wondering maybe you could take a look at them.
Sorry, I
and-
don't think I'd be much help with that.
Well, like I said, there's 5 gold in it for you if you help us.
does
5
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah. Well, if it's split evenly between 5 of us, then that's 25, 5 each.
Look, I really don't know what help I would be, but
You seem nice, though.
okay. Yeah, I can
Hey, are we all at the far table now?
Jesus Christ.
I have
It
just
would
walked
appear
behind.
so.
I just walked behind Singer, just looming over.
I don't think I'd know much, but maybe I can help.
Well,
and
back
Does
in
Daphne,
I got a great
does
idea.
Daphne appear skilled in any way from
that's a
her
good question.
appearance?
Give me an insight check.
Man, that lady sure looks skilled.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
No skill issues here.
You would say to look at her, she probably looks like she has, a particular set of skills. Probably at least 2 things she could even be described as having expertise in.
I think you seem very good at things.
Well, Daphne, there's this
I
saying
don't know
where
what-
I'm from back in Red Larch that you'll go faster alone, but you'll go further with friends.
And it's a great saying. Unfortunately, Daphne is out. She doesn't want anything to do with this, so you 3 can stay here
Well-
and try to convince Daphne as much as you can. They're just gonna stay here with you the rest of the day and try to convince you. And also, you should get to know Daphne. Really ask her about her
what was she
past.
gonna say?
What were you gonna say,
I'll
Daph?
fucking help you, Jesus.
Amazing! Oh my God, the 4
Fantasy Jesus.
the 4 of you are such a fascinating pack of people, and I can't wait to see what you're gonna do. Let's go.
Okay.
5 gold?
5 gold.
Fine.
Where do you guys head next?
I follow Daphne.
Yeah, where do we head
Where
next?
does Daphne take
I guess we gotta. Do we go back to the crime scene? Do we go to this river?
No,
Well, there
I
are
think we
3
can...
crime scenes, and you've been to one of them.
Oh, let's go to another crime scene.
And you said,
Did you tell us about the river mud?
I don't think I do, but I think I say to Daphne, like, so, should we head to the mud location?
I mean,
do you know mud?
the mud I saw looks like it
Uh-huh.
could be mud from near a river.
There is one river specifically in this city. It is a sizable river called the Chionthar, but the mud could be from anywhere along it, and that's like what huge one. That's like all along one side of the city, so it's a big area.
Yeah.
Do you know if
Should we go?
do you know any thieves in the area? Not that you've done that here. Just if there are any like organizations or groups
I
of
don't
people?
really know anyone here.
Okay.
So.
Well, maybe we should go to the other places that got robbed. See if we can find.
Are there any places that got robbed near the river?
None of them are near the river. They're all
Okay.
like middle of the city,
Then no.
near where the temple was.
Okay.
I guess let's go to the other places, see what we can find.
Okay.
So there was one that was like a family, a rich family, which I feel like they might not want
And
us
then
in
they
their
jewelers.
home. But there is a jeweler's, which is like a public
Tiger's
shop. So
Let's do that.
the
Yeah, let's check out the jewelers.
We go to the jewelers.
You go to the Tiger's Eye jeweler shop. You find it's like a small but very high-end place. A lot of very nice, there's some nice looking pieces in the window. A lot of like empty little stands that look like necklaces and things should go on them in the window. And you go inside. There is a young human shop hand. Looks like maybe 20, sitting behind the counter. Looks up, goes, "Welcome. How can
Hello.
I help you?"
You were robbed.
Yes.
And prepare to be robbed again.
No. We are not doing that. No.
They're not gonna like that
Oh,
joke.
no.
We are here
I'm
to
not
help. I
standing.
think.
Oh, okay. How are you helping?
What happened? Do you know?
Someone broke a back window last night. Took a bunch of the stuff from our front window.
What
some
kind
of the stuff we
did they take?
necklaces, rings, just jewelry.
Like the most expensive stuff.
The
stuff
most
that we
expensive
worth.
stuff, including a cup. They managed to break into a secure, a small vault we keep in the back.
Zan does start like writing this down on like
So,
tiny handwriting on a
How
piece of paper.
how closed off is kind of the back area? Like, could I just walk back there without it being?
No, it's
weird?
like there's like a door behind the counter he's sitting at.
Okay.
Should we
Do you
look
see the
at
vault?
the
Look
crime
at the door,
scene
say.
then?
I mean, do you know much about vaults? Because I mean, it's,
No.
We're here on behalf of the Temple of Ogma, who've asked us to look
Oh.
into this.
Yes.
I don't know if I can let you in the back
Why not?
because I don't work here and I'm not. Or I just work here and I'm not supposed to let people in the back generally.
But you were robbed, so it did
Give
not
me a
matter.
persuasion check.
Oh no, you might lose your job, which would lead an opening at the shop.
All right.
long
Well,
con.
all right. I now have a plus to charisma, so let's see how this goes. A natural 20 for a 21.
Yeah.
Says, okay, come on. And leads you into the back. There is
Okay.
indeed, it's like, there is like a little, like, stone, like, cubby hole built into the wall with what looks like it's essentially a safe. Like in a little, numerical combination thing on the front. It's hanging open and empty right now.
I want to take a look around the safe and the lock.
An investigation check.
My first
Did it.
roll.
Ooh.
And you know what? Daphne, you can do this at advantage.
Ooh.
And I have proficiency,
Fuck yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Welcome to Eric's world. Look at my sheet. Tell me what to do. At advantage, that is a 17.
Not bad.
17?
Not bad.
You look around, you don't see much. There's no, like, mud splotches in here. I mean, there's a broken window. There are only footprints, like boot prints on the ground, but they don't give you much. The safe itself, you do clock very quickly. There are no signs of tampering. No scrapes or any sign of damage to the lock or the combination thing. This wasn't like forced open. This was opened via how it was supposed to be opened.
I mean, it looks like whoever opened this just opened the lock. They didn't force it open. They didn't break it open.
I mean, there are
How can you tell?
Take a look at it. I
look
think
at
anyone would be able to see that.
some people who can figure out combinations and locks, like listen to it or whatever, right?
Maybe.
Sure.
Do you think you'd be able to break into something like this?
No.
Is that tricky? It's a good one.
I assume. I mean,
I mean, I'd assume whoever did it is like super skilled.
What is
and just
your
knows how
name?
to. My name is Ralph.
Hi, Ralph.
Hi.
when he says, I'm gonna assume whoever did it is super skilled. Can I
Uh-huh.
insight that?
Yeah.
Okay. Natural 18 plus.
Ooh, fuck yeah.
I just like saying that.
I want to ask, but I have decided that Draz isn't going to roll insight, at least for a while. So I'm like,
18.
sure.
Just believe
It's
everything.
18. Hold on, let me roll something. He's pushing this too hard. He's trying to. He's like trying to push you to like. Okay, they must have been a master criminal who could listen to the safe.
I'm gonna just casually like do a little stretch, and while I'm doing it, just kind of say that to Daphne and let Daphne know that. I think he's pushing a little too hard. If you know what I mean.
I take a knee. What are you talking about?
You need to.
Hey, are we at the far corner now?
You leaned.
I was just stretching.
Are you hurt?
No, sometimes it's good to just stretch.
Okay. So what happened?
Yeah, it seems like you guys were talking about
someone
something
opened
there.
it just because?
I mean, seems like, well, no, someone opened it to steal what was in it.
What
That
was in
makes
the
sense.
vault?
Gems, like gems not set in anything yet. The ones that they were gonna, build into pieces of jewelry.
Sound valuable.
They are. I mean, they're very large gemstones and things.
What would you say the value was of like what was inside the
I
vault?
don't know, a lot.
And a lot of
I
other
just
things.
work the counter. I'm not the jeweler. He's not here right now.
Oh, when will it come in?
Later this afternoon.
And what's your name?
Ralph.
Ralph.
Just tell him the truth.
So.
Well.
I know this.
Who knows
that
the
sounds crazy.
combination to the safe, Ralph?
Oh.
Huh?
I mean, the jeweler. Most of the staff.
Do you know it?
Yeah.
How many are on staff here?
5.
What are
What-
they?
Who was actually, before you get to that, although I do want to hear that, who was working last before the robbery? Last night, I suppose.
I suppose Penelope.
Penelope. So there is a Ralph and
What'd
a
she look
Penelope.
like? Maybe we'll
She
go have
hot?
a
Is
word.
she single?
She hot? Is she single? Is she one or the other?
She's a halfling. She's pretty cute, and she is single.
I looked at Pudge.
Full picture. Normally you only get one answer.
Yeah, that was surprisingly thorough.
But she's a
great.
halfling. She'll be maybe less than half your height.
That's a quarterling to me.
Jesus Christ.
Is there anything else? Because I should probably get back to the.
No, thank you very much.
Wait. I know this sounds crazy. If we tried, so my friend is an expert in investigating this kind of fraud and crime, and just to take a look at your vault and see if there's anything been tampered with, is it okay if we try closing it and see if she could open it? There's nothing in there. She can't steal
Sure.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is smart.
You could try that.
I've never done that before.
Well, you are very skilled at a lot of
You
things.
should
so-
get me. Actually, maybe you guys should just like kind of get out of here and come back when my boss is here.
We can wait.
Does he like seem uncomfortable? Like he's trying to get rid of
An
us?
insight check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that too.
Well, you're rolling. Do you have a
Uh-oh.
charger for this thing?
Yes.
Thanks, friend.
What was it? An investigation?
Insight.
Insight. And that's a 4.
Oh no.
Mine is a 1.
Hard to get a read on this moment, but he is agitated.
Perhaps we can wait, though. You said your boss is coming soon.
In a while, you probably shouldn't wait.
Why?
Well, if your boss is stolen from, they'd want people to help him.
Yeah, I just come back when they're here, probably, and don't just
Can
like.
you call your
What
boss?
time is it?
It's like 3 in the afternoon.
Your boss has been here today, though, right?
Was here first thing this morning, and we'll be back later. Yeah.
Amy, plug this in and press the
Perhaps.
button.
What's he doing right now?
I don't know.
Just feels like you'd be, if I owned a business
Yeah.
and the business was robbed.
I think he's probably talking to the guards or something.
Okay. Just checking.
Look.
Then we can wait.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Thank you, Ralph.
And he just goes back to his seat at the counter and is just like sitting there, kind of shifting uncomfortably.
You are very good at things.
Did we take a look at the windowsills already?
Yes, didn't find anything.
Okay. What did you do?
Nothing.
Everything's good.
All these nudes got uploaded. Oh no.
You did not find any like mud or anything like that. Just this nervous shop hand who you've detected some weird behavior from.
Yeah.
Good. Good for you.
Yeah.
So, this is obviously a bust. We should. go
Are there
see
any
the other-
outlines in his pocket that look particularly gem-shaped?
No, there are not.
Worth a shot, guys.
I love it. I love it.
Find out.
I'm gonna have a private word with Ralph. If you all would wait outside.
But we are in here now.
Yes, that's why you're going to go outside.
But
Come
why
on,
are we-
guys.
Okay. But why?
I'm gonna go outside, but I'm gonna
Trust
look very through the window, like.
The rest of you go outside and look in through the window. You are
Okay.
alone with Ralph.
Just staring. We are outside, but looking through the window.
I'm just gonna like slowly walk up to Ralph, to the desk.
Saunter.
Yeah, a saunter, if you will.
We will.
I will.
Oh, Ralph. There's one more thing I want. Sorry. Oh, Ralph. I just wanted to ask you something real fast before we head out.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to. I think I'm gonna jump up onto the fucking counter.
Who is this, Jaden Felicia's
And then like,
mascot?
I know, right? Oh no, a trend. And then just kind of like land, and I want to just like, I just want to grab him by both sides of his head and put my head to it's like forehead to his forehead and go, I know you're holding something back, Ralph. Tell me what it is.
Intimidation check, please.
Can
Add
I?
advantage.
Can I hear?
This is terrifying.
That was the one. I'm also gonna use.
What? What are you saying, Amanda?
You say your thing.
Can we hear him shouting from?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm also using thaumaturgy to make my eyes glow with green fire.
Oh.
Huh?
I can't give you more advantage than I already did, but that's awesome.
That's fair. I just wanted to get it out there.
Yeah.
It's not a great roll though. So Ralph might be super tight-lipped. That's a 9.
With advantage?
Yeah.
The other
It was
was a
nat
natural one.
and then a 4.
I don't know anything!
Drazax will pop in again. Why are you yelling?
Why are you yelling, Ralph?
Because you're scaring me!
You're scaring him, Drazaxil.
I was not. I was outside, like you told me to.
I'm gonna lower my voice. Why were you trying to get rid of us?
Because you're scaring me?
Hey,
I'm worried you're gonna, like, blame me or something?
I'm gonna pop my head in. Hey, I'm so sorry about that. I think we should go look at the other location that's been robbed. We're just trying to help.
You let my friend know if there's a job opening. Release.
Goodbye, Ralph.
I leap off the.
Hey, so I think we should just play this a little more low key,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Undetected and just
More
sort of-
low key.
Yeah, just let's check out these locations, see what we can see. If we can't figure it out, is what it is, right?
That was pretty crazy, that thing you did jumping on the counter.
We all.
I
You're looking
would
through the
really
window.
like to figure this out.
I would too, but I just feel like this isn't quite what I had in mind. Let's go to the other location. Where'd you say it was?
It was a wealthy family's house.
Okay, let's go talk to them.
You make your way. It is a...
Walrus.
No problem.
Walren's house is a very grand-looking mansion.
How many stories?
2. You make your way, you knock, and a butler answers and goes, yes.
So big.
Hi. How are ya? We're here to help from the Temple of Oma. We heard that there was a break-in, and we were hoping that we could help out by taking a look around and just seeing what there is to see.
You need a persuasion check.
Yeah, for sure.
With advantage.
Go Bard, go! Go Bard, go!
That'd be 14.
All right, come this way. Guides you into a room. There's like a nice. It's like a back room where there's like this very nice china cabinet that's very empty looking. He goes, they stole all of our best silverware and assorted
things of precious metals, largely dishware. I don't know why they specialized in this. I assume it's just the room they were able to break into. You're
They
welcome
also
to look
stole.
around.
They also
Where-
stole jewels. We think.
Where'd they break in?
Through this window over here.
Okay, I'd like to look at the cabinet in the window and see.
as-
Give me an investigation
hold,
check.
hold.
Oh, yes.
As Daphne is about to do that, I will say, I will put a hand on your shoulder and say, I really appreciate your help. I think you are very talented, and I think you are going to do very good. And I will give you guidance.
Oh.
So at advantage?
No, you roll one time, but you can add a D4 to the result.
And just for flavor, the guidance, you sort of feel almost like a little static electricity, like brush down your back for a second.
Ooh.
And that's the noise everybody has to make.
Oh
Hey, guys.
no!
Oh,
I can't cast the spell again.
Do I?
It's canon.
Hey, Patrick, it's Eric.
It's
How
the
would you make
pointy
the
one.
noise?
This little pyramid. That one. That's a D4.
Well, let me just pass the phone.
Okay, I see.
I know, it's wild, right?
Thanks, I'm just, trying to help. Beans.
Wrong character.
Not in this campaign.
Ravens.
Saying 11 is sufficient on this
Yay!
one. You find nothing on the cabinet itself, but by the window there is a curtain hanging next to the window. And on that curtain, there is just along the side of it this sort of smudge, sort of long in the sort of lateral horizontal orientation, like something just brushed against it while moving past. It looks like soot, but there are little flecks of something grayish in it.
Similar to the mud.
Different from the mud. Something else.
Can I touch it and figure out what
Yeah,
it is?
there's bits of the grayish flecks are thicker and gritty and rough.
What do you see?
I will allow, if you show it to everyone, I will allow everyone
Yeah.
to make checks on this. Before you make a
Hell
check,
yeah.
does everyone have any tool proficiencies?
Yes.
What do you have?
Curtain. Rotting. I have mason's tools.
I have double proficiency in thieves' tools.
Fuck yeah.
That, okay.
I have no tool
Good to know.
proficiencies.
What?
Musical instruments.
That was
Nope.
talking like artisan tools.
Nope. Not this character.
I don't think so.
This would be on your sheet, my
Yeah.
dude.
No, nothing was on my sheet, so I just double checked that. Yeah, proficiencies, tools, none.
Okay. Because you also can have those from
For
background.
backgrounds.
Right, I definitely don't.
In that case,
Oh, death.
this is going to be just a general intelligence check.
Oh no.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
That's cocked.
2,000.
Motherfucker.
Damn it.
Amy,
6.
Jamie,
13.
Amanda.
0.
5.
I'm only proficient in 3 musical instruments.
Okay,
in
you
my
can still
choice.
make a general intelligence check.
Intelligence
Classic
check
bard answer.
would be unnatural 20.
Fuck yeah.
This is outside of your area of expertise, but you're from a rural place. You've been
I went
around
to college.
crafters. College is not the relevant thing here.
Okay.
You've been around crafters.
Sure. My parents are craftspeople.
Yeah.
Did you know my parents are actually craftspeople?
I taste
The
the mud.
I did.
the
Oh, you know that.
I did know that.
the
This
gritty
is a thing
bits
now, oh
in
no.
there.
Gritty's here?
Gritty.
Hold on.
What are we doing the gwitty?
Yes. Here's the book.
Thanks.
I'm double checking
Tim's got his list of minerals and soots, and he's just got to.
Gotta have them on deck.
Drazaxel
They
adds-
are. It looks like flecks of borax, which is
Moax.
a mineral frequently used in a form like this as blacksmith's flux,
Used in blacksmith's flux?
as a flux for blacksmithing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I assume you relay that
And
information.
that mixed into soot, which also you would find at a smithy.
I do relay this information to the three of you. You can't stop me. I can't stop talking. You know that.
I taste
There's
it.
there's some borax in this. They use that at blacksmiths.
My
What does
wife,
it
I
taste
say.
like?
It's bad, bitter. Chat, if anyone here's tasted borax, let us know if I'm right.
I assume.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well.
This is me now.
Should we check?
Looks like we got another clue.
Yeah, at the blacksmith or the river, I think are there only 2 spots.
Is there a blacksmith by the
On the
river?
river.
river,
That's
yes.
exactly
Is
what
there?
I was thinking.
Where's the blacksmith?
This is a city. There are a number of blacksmiths.
Is
There are
there
probably a
one?
few by the river.
But
But you've narrowed it down a little more.
Butler, Mr.
Yes.
Walleran's
What
butler.
is your name?
What was your name, sir?
Edgar.
Edgar.
Hi,
It is so
Edgar.
nice to meet you, Edgar. My name is singer-songwriter. But you
Hello.
can call me Cian.
No.
Do you know any local blacksmiths that are by the river?
At least 6.
Do you have a favorite one?
No. I rarely deal directly with blacksmiths.
Does the family?
Probably sometimes. We have footmen who would be sent on such errands.
Can we?
Edgar, you're giving us a real closed-off vibe here, but I want to let you know this is something that could really help out the family, and I know it can be sort of a drag working for a rich family, but this might make them a lot happier and a lot nicer to live with and work with if we can solve this. So if you have any extra information you can think of, or any people you've seen
I can
hanging
give
about,
you a list of the locations of the blacksmiths.
that
Can
would
we
be-
speak to someone who's maybe worked with the blacksmiths? Whoever here at the manor would.
Hold on, and he leaves and comes back with a guy in like a leather apron.
Hello.
Who comes in? Yes?
Hey, hi. Quick question. Do you have a particular blacksmith you use for smithing needs?
Well, I'm the groom. I buy horseshoes.
Where's the
from
bride? Sorry.
I buy horseshoes from a blacksmith down by the river.
Which one?
Martin's Smithery.
Oh.
I give you an address, and he hands you
Thank
jots
you.
it down, hands you a
What
scrap
is
of
your
paper.
name?
Lewin.
Lewin.
Lewin?
Thank you.
And the river is which direction from
the
here?
south.
Thank you.
Okay.
You guys make your way out of the house, start walking, and as you are walking, you see a form walk into the street ahead of you and start heading sort of in the same direction you're going up ahead of you. It is Ralph. And he is walking around looking very nervously, like, around him as he goes.
Oh, it is Ralph.
What do you think he's doing?
Looks like he's walking.
Well,
Can I see
okay,
anything?
somebody who's less literal. What do you think he's doing?
Do I see any?
Only one way to find out.
Should we talk to him?
No.
Okay.
Follow him?
Yeah, but quietly, like maybe.
Give me a group stealth check.
Oh, Jesus.
no!
Does,
I'm in
Chainmail-
heavy armor now.
yeah, does chainmail get a...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chainmail
disadvantage.
gets
Yeah,
the
buddy.
disadvantage? Is that what
Yeah,
happens?
buddy.
I'm not the one
I
with
feel
disadvantage
like
anymore.
I feel like maybe one of us could follow him more quietly.
I feel like you would be
I'll
real.
do
So
it.
you guys gonna hang back and you're gonna go? I will allow that.
Yeah.
Okay.
feel
I
like
mean,
you'd
I
be
don't
real
know if
good.
I.
I am
Fine.
Clanky.
Yeah, I'll follow him.
Give me a stealth check.
And then if we follow like 40 something feet behind, I don't know.
That is a 15.
Heck yeah.
He does not seem to see you. You follow him a few blocks away, and he cuts into a small alley. You dip up to the side of it and walk in, and Ralph is midway down the alley, talking to a figure whose face you can't see, but they are in leather armor, sword at their hip, dark hood.
Mm.
And you just hear Martin's voice say, "I think someone is on to me." And that is where we will stop for the night.
Yeah.
All right. Mysteries abound.
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, this fucking guy.
Oh my gosh! All new
Wait, I
characters.
hear Martin.
Sorry, Ralph. Jesus.
Oh, God.
I did think it was
It's like
Martin
I got
for a second.
lost.
The
Ralph.
yeah.
Ralph says it. There's no
Thank
Martin.
you.
Okay, the blacksmith.
The blacksmith is-
Martin is the blacksmith. I
But this
said.
is not
Yeah.
who we're talking. Got it.
I gotta finish
Yay.
my notes real quick.
Right?
Someone else talk.
Okay.
Yay.
We did it.
We did it.
We did
Thank
it.
you for tuning in, guys. Jen, write it down after. Do your thing.
Oh, no, I'll forget. Sure. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. This was our first episode of our new campaign. Now, this is the best time to tell your friends to join us and start watching because it's a new campaign. There's a.
Oh.
Fix your camera, that's all.
Oh.
Oh,
sad,
yeah,
wacky
weird.
camera.
Why are you so?
You got it?
We don't. You don't need a chin or anything.
It's me. So yeah, great time to tell your friends to start watching and say like, hey, come and join us and let's all watch together and tag us in your watch party photos so we can repost that. And tell everybody to start watching now because it's a whole new season, whole new friends to meet, characters to watch. If your friends are into D&D, they might be into us. If your enemies are not, trick them and tell them to watch, and we'll get the views anyway. Follow us on Instagram, on Twitter. If you've got a little spare cash hanging around, check us out on Patreon. We do bonus content. Thank you so much for those of you who watched our first episode today. We've been doing this for over a year now. Like almost a year and a half now, and we're still fucking going! And we're on to campaign 2 and doing Tyranny of Dragons. And
He's a big boy.
Thank you. You guys are amazing. We love you. And thank you for the fucking hype train earlier and like everybody
Yeah,
following
thank you
and subscribing. And
so much.
we don't even know how Twitch works, but we know that's good shit. Thank you.
We like it.
Yeah.
Thank yous before we wrap up for the night. Thank you, as always, to Rob Carlos for all our beautiful
It's
official
so
art.
beautiful.
To Dan Solovich for making our battle maps on the Carnate Pro. He made one that was for tonight, but we didn't quite get to it. We will next week.
Ooh.
I
And
don't want to fight. Well, it wasn't a thumbs down for battle maps. It's a thumbs down because I'm a talker, not a fighter.
you'll get dear. And thank you.
How does that work?
I don't know.
You'll get dear.
You'll get dear.
Oh,
And thank you, as always, to Sarah Pohl for forum moderation and officially, as of this episode, being our production manager. And thank you to all of you for tuning in. It means the world to us that you want to come in and hang out with us for this journey. It lets us keep doing it, and it's just a joy to be here with you. So thank you all so much for tuning in. We hope you will tune in for the next one. So, from us here to you, see you next Tuesday.
Eat fresh.